get lost in the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My third eye open. I can see past the commotion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, you done been through enough, I would say. Energy different, the frequency change. My third eye is open, I don't see the same. I am not playing, I don't rap in the game. I am my affirmation manifest. My third eye is open, I can see past the commotion. I can't get lost in the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My third eye open, I can see past the commotion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, you done been through enough, I would say. Energy different, the frequency change. My third eye is open, I don't see the same. I am not playing, I don't rap in the game. I am my affirmation manifest. My third eye is open, I can see past the commotion. I can't get lost in the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My third eye open, I can see past the commotion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, you done been through enough, I would say. Energy different, the frequency change. My third eye is open, I don't see the same. I am not playing, I don't rap in the game. I am my affirmation manifest. My third eye is open, I can see past the commotion. I can't get lost in the moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My third eye open, I can see past the commotion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. Higher dimensions we going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, you done been through enough, I would say. Energy different, the frequency change. My third eye is open, I don't see the same. I am not playing, I don't rap in the game. I am my affirmation manifest.
Peace, 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 family.
I think so. I don't know.
Big energy. You already know the vibe. Gotta work Sundays, vibe with the tribe. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, we have a panel full of very divine beings. So let's start it off with getting everybody to introduce themselves. So let's actually, you know, we're gonna start with patience actually, and we're gonna let the goddess complete.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm Patience. I comes up as Olokun Akbaye. I'm a hip hop artist, MC, 20 years. I do some spiritual work with men. I have a men's group, Return to the Gods. It's a 12-week program, rites of passage. Just down to earth. I don't really, you know, yeah, I'm Patience. I'm sorry.
And then let's we can move forward with I don't want to say your name wrong, Akasha. Akasha, so dope. You know what I'm saying? So if you can let them know your name as well, you know what I mean?
Oh yes, thank you. I am Kasha Key. I am a revolutionary. I speak on a lot of inner work so we can do some broader outer work as far as within our communities, our system, and everything. So, yeah, I'm Kasha Key.
Ashe. Then we get the Nephro Soul.
Nice to meet you, Queen.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Very welcome.
Peace, y'all. I'm the goddess Nephro Soul. My mission here on this planet is just to be a channel for everybody. So I'm really just a jack of all trades. So I do energy work, tarot, oracle, energy healing, sound bowls. Just kind of like to tap into everything because I just want to help be that pivotal point for everybody to step back into love and unity.
Ashe. Nice to meet you, Nephro Soul.
Nice to meet you as well.
Ashe. Big energy. And then Myra, am I saying that right? I am Myra.
I am Mariah. It's
Mariah. Okay.
So I am Mariah, y'all. I'm a goddess. I'm Master Teacher 33.
Yeah.
I'm just here, you know, to wake up my people, to enlighten my people, you know, and just aid in the raising of the vibration of the planet and the collective. So I do a lot of things. I do tarot, I do oracle. I'm an artist. I sing and I rap. I paint and draw. So I do a lot of things. So yeah.
I say. You know, once again, much gratitude. Much gratitude.
Nice to meet you, Mariah.
Nice to meet you as well.
I say.
And then I don't know how to say your name, but I know it say goddess. So the goddess in the bottom, you know, right corner, left corner. You know what I'm saying?
So my name is Tiana. I just like to say Tiandra because I'm a huge anime fan. I got it from Demon Slayer. But a little bit about me. I love astrology. Been a little new to the spiritual journey, but I like diving into rabbit holes. It's been a fun rabbit hole ever since. I'm a life path number 1, 11 energy, and I know I've been sent here for a reason. I'm a cusp child. I'm the cusp of drama, and I do act like the cusp of drama. I'm a Libra Scorpio at all times.
Big energy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Queen.
Oh, for sure. So
Nice to meet y'all too.
So what we're going to do, because I got something going on in my ear, some type of static. So I'm happy that y'all not hearing it. We're going to get to a record. Let's go ahead and jump it off with a record, and then I'll be back. Actually, it's kind of quieting down. So can everybody mute real quick? Mic check. No, we good. Y'all can come back. No, I need to go out and come back in. So let's rock out. We're gonna get lit. So I feel like let's go ahead and tap in because we're talking about we about to be speaking, we're about to be using our throat chakras, you know what I'm saying, during this episode. So let's start this off with King Manifest Kakalil throat chakra.
Peace, 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 family. Don't never let nobody stop you from speaking your truth. Speak your truth. Talk that truth, you feel me? I say. Daily affirmations when I wake up. Throat chakra activated, I'ma say something. I know what you did, but what you ain't done. Face to face with my shadow and I ain't run. Daily affirmations when I wake up. Throat chakra activated, I'ma say something. I know what you did, but what you ain't done. Face to face with my shadow and I ain't love. Shut out in hematite and organize. With me when I meditate tonight, we destroy satellites. My conscious and subconscious had a fight. Told me ego don't believe the hype. If it's social, what you really like? I'm protected from your evil eye. You offended cause I speak my mind. What's that about? This can enlighten your soul. This is where seeds get sold. This ain't like life I know. This is where life will grow. This is the path we chose. High vibration when you feeling low. Hey, it's a different perspective for sure. I'm healing, I used to just cold. I'm healing, I used to just cold. Damn. Switch, now I'm living the mix. I'm dirty, I'm gone like a glitch. I'm not for the games
yeah, that's the harmonizer throat chakra naga. Hit the hum for the throat chakra mantra. Try to sing it with your vibration alter. Yeah, now your throat chakra activated. It's okay to harmonize what you saying. When I manifest like 100 bands, use my vocal cords for the rubber band. Speaking all things to existence. Only talk back to my ego when it catch me off guard and it's giving me some resistance. Why would I talk shit when I can't speak the power to help you encounter? I say too, go and uplift you and myself too. About me I could never forget. About me I cannot be content. About me I could never resent. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words present you with a gift. Blue kyanite communication. They keep on asking me how do I talk, how I talk. Well I tell them imagination. I channel source frequencies and dark vibrations. Yeah, that's the harmonizer throat chakra. Now we hit the hum for the throat chakra. Now you speak with your vibration off the hum. Yeah. They say, yeah.
What do you say?
Thank you.
I love that.
I say much gratitude. Much gratitude.
I love that. I love that.
Kai came with that
Yeah,
harmonizer, man. The boy wasn't playing.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. As soon as he
Hey,
say,
man.
Mm-hmm.
I say.
I think you.
I can't hear you.
I think you muted up.
There we go.
Not yet.
It's too much powerful energy.
I'm telling you, they, you know.
that's what I was about to say. The energy's too big right now.
It wouldn't be right if it, you know, if that wasn't
I'm
the
telling
case.
y'all, we breaking the internet, like.
For real.
You feel me?
We're making history right now. History.
Man, what?
First
That's a
story.
fact.
New moon in Aquarius flow.
History.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't hear you yet.
Dang, man.
Peace.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
We in here, we rocking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I was talking. Man, I was talking that talk too, boy. I was trying to let y'all know, man. I called Kyle like this my favorite verse on the project, bro. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Come on,
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
I ain't get to hear it with y'all,
I
but I,
say.
Man.
Yes.
I say.
I
Much
love that.
Yeah,
gratitude.
that's some real heat on that project, man.
Yes,
The
sir.
whole project was fun.
That's one of those projects where it's hard to pick a favorite song, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are my favorite.
Definitely a vibe. Definitely a vibe.
I
Good workout
see.
music. Great workout
That's
music.
hard.
Mhm.
That's hard. Be in the gym going hard, you hear me?
Mhm.
Seriously. Great
Yeah.
workout
Mhm.
music.
I ain't even think about that. That's yeah, for sure.
Turn it on and then listen. I mean, go work out and turn it on now and see.
You know what I'm saying? Not for sure.
Big
Be in that
facts.
zone. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So look, so this is the song. We're gonna play one more. We're gonna get into the segment with patience. And so I'm gonna play this song specifically because Patience is a person that, and y'all will find out later, is very connected when it comes to his ancestors and when it comes to some of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt what a better song to introduce him or to segue into his spot with I Am the Ancestors. Once again by King Manifest and Kai Khalil. And these songs are vibrating at 528 hertz. Peace to Kai, man. Big energy. You already know the vibes. God. I ain't worshiping nothing outside of myself. I ain't looking for nothing outside of myself. You hear me? I say, my ancestors all in me. I feel my ancestors. I feel my ancestors. I feel my ancestors calling me. I hear my ancestors. I hear my ancestors. I hear my ancestors all in me. I feel my ancestors. I feel my ancestors. My ancestors calling me. I hear my ancestors. I hear my ancestors. I hear my. I almost built me an altar. Then I realized I'm the altar. I heard my ancestors talking. When I walk, it's my ancestors walking. Energy never died. Know you still alive. Right now, you living through me. Came from a line of guys, goddess, warriors, angels, kings and queens. Channel that energy, transcended family, protected me from my enemies. Me and my goddess got Oshun and Shango energy, full of many deities. You gon' see them when you see me. I'm a living vessel in between. Celestial, now I need to be. My ancestors all in me. I feel my ancestors. I feel my ancestors. I feel my ancestors calling me. I hear my ancestors.
I am my ancestors.
I hear my ancestors.
I am my ancestors is coming. That gut feeling is your ancestors kicking you through the rut. Prokaryotic cells under your belt. It's way more than a gut. It's a first brain. The bloodline within you was ordained to break karma cycles of your pain. That's genetic through your veins. Ancestors and spirits, the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Based on perspective that you wouldn't gain. Talk to my great grandmama and I do not even know her full name. But I peep the energies of future, cause the frequency we give is on the same waves. Native indigenous ancestors told me in meditation I'm to lead a new age.
Say, man.
Very fruitful, gentlemen.
I know Kyle was talking like a mug. You said, what you say, patience?
Both would.
Very fruitful.
I say.
Gratitude.
Very fruitful.
Gratitude, definitely.
Indeed.
Gratitude, for real. So
gratitude.
Yeah, man. So
you know, I got a question. I got a question for you guys, though, man.
That's how we gonna do it. I love it.
Yeah, man. You know why not?
Let's
You know, so I mean, going to the, the 223 energy. You know, like it's two. You know, it's one thing. You know, to like meditate. You know, meditate alone and meditate and get channel information and messages, but for two people to kind of be in unison, and to be in sync with each other and in alignment, and to be able to bring creativity to the table. That's another challenge, you know what I mean? And then to align yourself, with something like 223, and you were saying it's a 7-year and 528 hertz, what's the science behind that?
So I know it could be a very deep way to respond to this, but it's also a very simple way to respond to it. So this is something Julio asked me before. He said, bro, how you be doing this and this and that for making certain moves? Say the spirit is never wrong. The spirit never miss. So we are in different worlds or different cities because of our avatar, but energy wise, we are one. So I'm not competing with him. He's not competing with me. We are aligning within on whatever this subject is. And this subject, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Patience. This is some, I call you bro patience. You feel me? So let me tell you something deep about it. We actually heard songs. Me and Kai heard songs before they were actually made. So these songs were all we was basically fulfilling a prophecy. These songs were going to come out, and at this time, no matter what.
See, I was downloading things from the ether.
Yeah. And what I would say, really, you know what I'm saying, between this whole unionship that we got going on here is really the aspect of spirit, and it's the aspect of what spirit transforms into, which is inspiration. That's where you get the word spirit from. So we both being fire signs, you know what I'm saying, our fire feeds off of each other because our passions, you know what I'm saying, our goal for humanity is the same. Our goal for oneness and wholeness is the same. So being able to just connect off that via frequency, you know what I'm saying, and then be able to hear songs as they already created. It was just like, at this point, we're just chess pieces on this board to get this frequency through this realm. So it's really just being in the energy, being in the flow, like the guy said.
That's ill. That's ill, man.
I say gratitude.
That's ill. Captured very well, though. Captured very well.
Gratitude.
Yeah, much gratitude, bro. I appreciate you for asking, that question, so much gratitude.
And I'm a student of hip hop, man. Hip hop is religion, so I ain't had no father. I had hip hop, so I'm always inquisitive. Where you get your words from, where the creativity come from,
Facts.
So thanks for making the music to have questions.
Facts.
I say. So as y'all can see, family, that's patience. You feel me? So, really don't need another introduction. His presence is felt and known. So in this segment, I'll just keep it a buck. I said plenty of times, drink champs give their flowers to the people they give their flowers to. Here on Shadow Work Sundays, we giving the flowers to the real ones out here that's really putting in the work and really changing the vibration of the planet. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give them flowers, you feel me?
I appreciate that, man. Love, big love.
So you deserve it.
I say.
Yeah, let's do the music first. So we're gonna tap into the music. So I'm gonna take the goddess off the screen, but y'all still tap in with us. I'm gonna bring you right back on.
You need the feminine. You need the feminine around, man. Why you take them off?
Well, honestly, it was for your personal promotion. But if you
I
don't
don't
want to
mind.
do it, then let's get it
Let's
then.
just get
Let's
it.
just
share.
Yeah, I was thinking about yeah. We don't come on now, man. You know, we all about the balance, my brother.
That's what I'm on right there.
My artist taking over the planet. My artist here.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it.
For sure. So this first record that we're gonna get into, let me go over here. My phone, the wrong spot. Actually, no. Let me ask you. What record do you? I know what record you want to finish with. What record you want to start with?
Now let's go to God given, and then we'll go to gratitude in stores right now.
Cool. Get that.
God given is actually my favorite record.
Really?
By you, so yeah.
Never knew that.
I don't know if you sent God given though.
Yeah, I did. I sent that one.
Keep striving.
Keep striving.
I got keep striving. So 100. Let's get it. God given. Right.
I'm about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-realization. Just growing the fuck up. I used to want it all. Now I only want it if it's God-given. I used to want it all. But now I only want it if it's God-given. I used to want it all. But now I only want it if it's God-given. God-given, God willing. I apologize for the distance. I'm still adjusting to the time difference. 9 to 5 to 5 to 9, I get my mind lifted. Put time in my art and make my rhymes better. Make my dreams bigger. I'm awake, I'm coming out the haze. This the end, we living out the days. I pray to God before I sleep that if I die before I wake, He take my soul and hold it safe. You see that strength, just know it's faith. He told me go, didn't know my way. I just started walking. I heard a voice in my heart and then it started talking. I'm celebrating life before my coffin. I done earned some stripes and took some losses. And grateful for everything that I didn't receive, even though I prayed for it. A slave to it, I would've slaved for it. That's low vibration. Raise my frequency, and when I pour libation, that's when I got to see the truth that I was naked. I used to want it all. Now I only want it if it's God-given. I used to want it all. But now I only want it if it's God-given. I used to want it all. But now I only want it if it's God-given. God-given, God willing. I'll get it.
Premium Select Hip Hop.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm like Patience. I'm a fan of hip hop. I had to let that thing ride out all the way. You feel me?
Man, thank you, man.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites. I don't listen to it as much, but I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That's how we are as
That's
artists. We don't listen to our favorite songs. It's weird, but bro,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate
definitely.
it.
I feel like you don't want to overplay your own song. You know, you want to keep it. You want to keep it magical, for what it is.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
for
That's
sure.
exactly the vibe I got from it. Like that's a song you pull out for one of your super big manifestation bags. You know what I'm saying? You get in the mood.
I say.
You know what I'm saying? You manifesting something bad, big.
Hold
You put
on,
that
hold
song on.
on.
So
Hey,
Keep
God,
that thing sacred.
hold on, Kyle. Hold on. Y'all, we gotta chill. We gotta chill. It's time for Patience to make his decision.
We code or decode? We code or decode? We code or decode?
So
We
what
code or decode?
what you on, my
You
brother?
know what, man? I'm gonna decode this one.
All right, let's get it.
I'm gonna decode
Proper.
this one
for sure.
because it's not as simple as the title. I put that out in I think September or August, and at that time that was my last record I was ever gonna record and put out. I was done with music. I was
Mm.
walking away from it, and I was bittersweet about it. Some things, I did. I've had a record deal before. I got to see the world. I got to do a lot of amazing things. In music. But because of hip hop, and I just went at this thing for a long time. And I just got other goals. You know what I mean? I got other things that I want to put my energy and time into. And then as I started to heal, I started to wonder, like, did I you know, did I choose hip hop, or was this part of that trauma part of my life where I loved it for something, and now I don't have that thing, I don't have that attachment style no more. Is it one lucrative, but just is it worth my time? So I did that genuinely just to say I don't want it, unless God give it to me. You know what I mean? And then
Literally.
um and I was cool with walking away from it. I really was done with it. And then some things like happened and changed, and I was back in front of the mic. And so yeah, that's how that song came about.
And that's
That was
that's
a that was a farewell.
that's and it's a very powerful testimony because people don't know what it takes for us to push through to get to the level of greatness with our passions.
Man.
It take a lot of damn near what it feels like failure, to get to that peak of greatness. So that's powerful. And we got to take in the accountability that we are God. So you saying you're not accepting anything that is not in alignment. You see what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
said it's on a pure manifestation right there, man.
Straight
Man,
up.
I don't want it if I don't give it, if God don't give it, man, for sure.
Gucci,
somebody say your voice is God given. Patience.
I
I
appreciate
say,
that, Queen.
Hey, I
Thank you.
share.
I
I
Come on
appreciate
say,
now.
that. I appreciate that. I
So
appreciate
Kyle,
that.
I'm
Gratitude.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I gotta play this heart chakra singing bowl. I guess you saw that intuitively that I was gonna slip up and forget because it's Intergalactic Shadow Word Sunday. So family,
yeah,
we're gonna
man.
take a moment to play the heart chakra singing bowl, and actually, it's gonna teach y'all patience.
Mhm.
If that is a thing, right now that is being battled with. But at this
It
time, get into
definitely
a
is.
meditative state, so do your breath work or whatever it is that you do, to align with this energy and open your heart space.
Let's do that.
I see. I was
Uh-huh.
patiently, yeah, I know little sis don't play with me. I'm authentic. She said I was patiently waiting for the singing bowl. Say, sis, you can go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me know.
And little does she
Sure.
know, we had ranking behind the scenes, so we had got our,
We did run the singing bowl behind the scenes.
so we tried to skip people out of it.
Yeah. So we back,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And I guess that was a beautiful time because Patience just told a testimony. And so I love it, man. I love how the spirit. That's what we talk about. That's how the project was made right there, Patience. The spirit just
In the spirit.
following, being in
Yeah.
because obviously how spirit can get power when we get the spirit power. It's all we have a purpose in that. It's
Yeah.
a partnership,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So let's get it. So we're gonna move on to the next record. And you said you want to play Gratitude next, right?
Yeah, let's play Gratitude. That's my joint right now. This is a jam. If you got Apple, if you got iTunes, if you got Spotify, if you got Tidal, if you got YouTube, you should save it. Come back to it.
Yeah.
Come back to it. It's my
I say.
favorite right now. Y'all decode this one. I'm gonna
say.
just answer you right now. I'm just answering you right now.
All right, for sure.
Say less.
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna say I love the title. You know what I'm saying?
So we all can use more gratitude all the time.
Exactly. So let's get into it. This is Patience.
Turn it up loud.
Out now on all
Turn it up
platforms.
loud.
You hear it?
I say.
Turn it up loud.
Put it on your speakers. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Take it out the TV for this one. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Go to the car. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm playing.
Hey,
Let's get it.
That part.
Yeah.
Je te veux.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. Mic check. Yeah, that's it. Long as I don't clip.
Premium Select Hip Hop.
Road trip to Cali. Fill up at the Costco with sweatpants and valleys. Boy on my phone, but I had to dodge the calls. Cause last week on Crime in the D, they had him on the news and he was shooting out the Jolly. Damn. I told him keep the line clear, I call you back. Wrestled with the charges, but he fought them back. Manage my relationships, they all intact. If what you stand for ain't worth the nail, then we gon' call it cap. Listen, I just hit a lick and told my ancestors thank you. Yeah. I just hit a lick and told my thank you. I just hit a lick and told my ancestors thank you. Much gratitude. Much gratitude. You know the vibes. Yeah. Transfer the balance on my card, avoided interest. Bust a cork, I asked him, was it port or was it vintage? I've been diving deeper, feeling pain different. On the I-10, by 10 lane switching. Took the cardies off his face and now his chain missing. They pray for peace like it's elusive. Go within, stop playing victim, you abusive. I told myself so many times that I was done with it. I just start having fun with it. Yeah. I just hit a lick and told my ancestors thank you. I just hit a lick and told my ancestors thank you. Much gratitude. Much gratitude.
Premium Select Hip Hop.
It's the Stan Smith for the space holder, the hand kisser. Get your affairs in order, come get some bands with him. I ain't hating, we can double down. Premium Select, they say they love the sound.
Premium Select.
I just hit a lick and told my ancestors thank you. They can't fuck with me, man. I told them I'd be back and let myself out.
Yeah, man. That was tough. That was tough for sure.
I
To
just
my
hit a lick.
ancestors. Come
Bro,
on now.
I got this comment started
Yo,
just
I can't.
waiting for somebody to say it.
Come
You know,
on
I was like,
now.
come on, like, bro,
Right.
Let's break it up.
you can't hear us?
I
Go
had
out
to
Should be
go
good.
out.
and
I had to go out and come back in because I couldn't hear anything.
yeah, go out and come back in, fam.
StreamYard is on this best.
Yeah, man,
Yes,
we
on this
lit,
good
but we
evening.
lit though. They ain't
Oh yeah,
stopping nothing though. You heard
never.
me? I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
man. That
I'm
song
so
definitely
lit.
had a powerful message too.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of them songs you ride down the highway, just just looking at the
Yeah,
stuff
man.
that you just thinking like how grateful
Just
you are.
yeah, just
Yeah.
grateful as hell. Yep.
That song take you. That song take you to a place of a real deep gratitude and a sense of the shadow work. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. Don't do too much though. Don't do too
I,
much.
I, 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 I got a
Don't do
muzzle
too
on
much.
today.
Wait till the guy come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but he definitely gave us a. I'm excited about the decode because it's all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like for the decode this
Facts,
month.
facts,
Somebody said they zoned out listening to that. No cap.
Mm-hmm.
Was good,
facts.
patient.
Unmute yourself.
My bad. Thank you, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can
yes,
hear
sir.
you.
Yes, sir. Well, we locked in. Well, we ain't. I'm learning to stop say locked in. I'm just tapped in. You feel me? I ain't locked and trapped into nothing.
Tapped in, tuned in.
I say,
Mm-hmm. Come on, patience, man. We ready, bro. We ready to. You know what I'm talking about? You can't drop a song like that, then go to Sirius, go to Mars. You got to stay right here, bro.
Man, I don't know what
yeah,
happened, man. Look, I was in the spirit. Look, that's
Hey,
my
I
favorite
know.
joint right now.
I know. You
That's
tapped
my
out.
favorite joint. That's my favorite
Heavy
joint,
man.
Gratitude. Gratitude.
All right, so
Gratitude.
you
yeah,
know,
man.
for the sake of the show, I know what you already picked, but you know what I'm saying, we gotta do it to you. So
Say,
let's get it. So I think so. We're gonna start with Kai, man. Kai was going in, he was holding back when you left. So let's get it, Kai.
yeah,
Oh, my man.
yeah. Like I said, that song took me to a place of a shadow work in gratitude. You know what I'm saying? As
Man,
far as
man.
the hook, you dig what I'm saying? Like
I hear you.
the hook. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel as though a lot of those things that you were speaking on of things, you know what I'm saying, we've all may have gone through in some point in our life. You dig what I'm saying? And just the fact that we are able to live through it and tell the story, we have to
Man,
give gratitude infinitely. You dig what
For
I'm
man,
sure.
saying? Because now we can help somebody who's going through that exact same situations and pick up on the
man,
red flags and the signs. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm definitely grateful for that song and you being able to channel that message through your shadow work and be able to bring
man,
that out to help others.
Straight.
man. Love, man. Hey, listen, man.
I say,
That's what I did the song for. That's what I did the
yeah,
song for, man.
I say,
You know
Straight
what it
up.
sound like to me? It sound like a and not taking away, but adding to what Kai said. It sound like to me, it's like it's a warrior anthem. You know what I'm saying? It's something for the soul. It's like
fact,
because it's a celebration. It's kind of like you would see somebody going through hell, but they smiling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like that because the way you delivering it with passion, with pain
That's
and
that.
sauce.
Yeah, for
You see what
sure.
I'm
exactly.
I
saying?
appreciate that.
So it's a mixture of
Mm-hmm.
the balance, and to me, that's nature. So you delivered this record, in a representation of nature. The most
Yeah,
beautiful, as ugly as imperfect, perfect thing ever.
yeah,
And that's and showing gratitude. That's why bro said shadow work, because it's like
yeah,
it's really ugly, but it's beautiful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know what I'm
art,
saying?
man. It's the rose that grew from the concrete.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
With thorns though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, intact. How
Yeah.
did you make it? How did you survive?
And I think that
That's
song is
correct.
powerful because I think it can serve as an affirmation, for gratitude. Perhaps you might be in the thick of some shadow work and you might not have, too much that you can see in your environment to be thankful for. But, I'm a believer that when we express that gratitude and when we vibrate at that frequency, it only attracts and pulls to us experiences, people, and things that are going to allow us to have more gratitude. So, I feel like you really embody that. It's almost like a song affirmation, so I like that.
That part.
Powerful, King,
Gratitude, man.
powerful.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Said song
Appreciate it.
affirmation.
Yeah, like if you're not,
Appreciate it.
That's
having much
hard.
to feel grateful about, you throw that on, that'll get you thinking about the things that you could possibly be grateful about. So
Man.
I like that, man. I like music,
Yeah.
that serves that purpose.
Thank you, man. I'm from Detroit, man. We all got a story. We all got a place, that we call home,
Mm-hmm. That's
And
the 3-1. That's a 313, ain't it?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
that
correct?
is.
So
Yep,
that's that seven
that's
energy
it.
coming back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like to be honest with you, man, I just like I moved I left home like 4 years ago this year. I live in Arizona now. And I left like 4 years ago. And just last year I felt like I belonged. Like the life that I was living was mine. That I had done and endured enough, that my prayers was being answered, my work was paying off. And I stopped looking at myself like, you know, I'm just here, and then, to the shadow work, you know what I'm saying? Like you start having, for me, it was just memoirs, like, damn. And then, I started off saying something, pretty graphic, like road trip to Cali, fill up the Costco, you know, I had to dodge the call. My homeboy calling me. I'm dodging his calls, because he on the TV for doing reckless shit, things that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And, to look like, dang, man, like everybody don't get the opportunity to experience these things and live and survive on them, but everybody don't get the opportunity to just say thank you. You know what I mean? Like, man, just thank you. You know what I mean? I just and so I'm holding ancestor money on the cover, because I feel like, you can flex and show a lot of things, what you
Mm-hmm.
pay for that though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to know that you got debt and to
Man,
know that you got people on the other side that's clearing the path for you. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
interceding for you and standing in the gaps. That's a different type of debt. That's a different type of wealth. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so but when I hit a lick, whether it's financially, well, spiritually, mentally, emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, I got gratitude, man. And carnally, that man, my man's and them still got to do that, and I love them, but I'm grateful, man, that that ain't my life no more. Much
Yes, sir.
gratitude.
I ain't gonna lie. I
I,
relate like too many levels. To everything you just said.
I know,
And
man.
that's
We
what we're
kick it. We
doing,
kick
man.
it.
That's what we're doing. We shifting this algorithm though, so that we giving our people something to come to have whenever they are ready.
Indeed,
God or goddess.
indeed,
Our people that's lost. We damn near holding the space, but while we holding the space, we got to keep ourselves in the purest place. So we got to keep doing this work. And only way we can make it through the work, because it get hard sometimes for the chosen ones. Only way
Mm-hmm.
we can keep doing this work is we gotta have gratitude. We got to be able to
indeed.
smile from the purest place of our soul. We got to be able to have joy and not happiness, which is happiness is somebody can make me happy in this moment, but joy comes from my own soul. I can be joyous.
Mm,
Me and my inner child right now can have a party with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And so, and
mm.
I feel like that the God has got something to say, on this. So, whoever if it feels led, but I feel like it's something going on. So let's tap in on on everything that's been going on. I'm you, family. Never soul.
God is tapped
I
in.
just want to make sure before I started.
Whenever you're ready to speak, just unmute. You don't gotta, even if you
Feel
need me to
that.
cut one of us off. We
Feel
don't.
that.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but
mute
I
out.
still gotta be respectful to the goddesses. Like, in case anybody was just ready to start dropping some bombs, like, I want to be respectful.
I say.
Um, but it was definitely very powerful, and I genuinely appreciate you for making both of the songs that we just heard because it really took me back to so many different pivot points in my life
Damn.
where I hit rock bottom and I had to find that courage and be like, I don't got nobody to help me but me, but I'm gonna find a way because the universe has just always provided in ways that I
Man.
can't deny that. So it just really, both songs brought me back to those moments. And I very much thank you because it brought light to me because it made me remember like how powerful I really am and how much I've really gotten through and the power that I've tapped in to get to these places. And then as far as the song itself though, it was very powerful because as soon as it started, I was in Cali because I lived out in the Bay for a little bit, and I would spend time in LA, and I was like, it's giving me Cali right now. And then you said taking a road trip to Cali, I was like, oh God, come on, like it was just all lined up. But that was powerful. That was great. But as far as what I took from the song, it just really gave me like hell state versus heaven state and the
Ashay.
Christ consciousness
Yeah.
versus the Satan consciousness, where you really make that transformation to choose higher vibration, to choose yourself, to choose the universe, to choose to go with the flow. Because so many people tend to give in to the struggle, give in to being powerless, give in to what society is telling them and what the people around them is telling them, and don't find that willpower to just tap in and know that all paths is still going to lead you to the divinity that you meant for it. So it was really giving me like that pivotal point, like I said, of me going from that hell state of mind and finally switching over to that Christ consciousness and being like, you know what? I know my heart is powerful and my heart is genuine, so I just gotta roll with that, and that's God to me for real.
On top. Thanks for your kind words. I appreciate
Shit.
that, Queen. Straight up. I
For sure.
appreciate that. Very kind words. Gratitude.
For sure, for sure. So
Man.
yeah, 'cause earlier I had said that the song it reminded me of like cruising down the highway, watching the sunset. You know what I'm saying? While thinking about
Wow.
all the things that we're grateful for, things that we still reminisce all our dark days, all our
Man.
rock bottoms. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just
Man.
one. We
Man. Say that.
a couple
Say
times. You know
that.
what I'm saying? But it's
Say
beauty
that.
in all things. It's beauty in all things because you even being able to still have breath. That's something to be
Man.
grateful for. Let alone everything else. You know, the food you eat, the clothes that's on your back, the roof, anything. It's little things like that that we should be grateful for, regardless of how deep in the mud we may be. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we done did yesterday or prior, whatever the case may be. It's still beauty in all things. Everything to be
Indeed.
grateful for surely.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you. Gratitude. Thank you for your kind words. Straight up.
For
Man,
me,
I see y'all like to ride out, man.
for
No,
me
for sure.
personally. Yeah, we get deep. We get deep. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna cut y'all off. For me personally, the verse that stuck out the most for me was when you said I'm feeling pain different. I don't think you said just like that, but when you said I'm feeling pain different, and that really for me just brought me to how hell is really a state of mind, and I've been through hell and back, in my own life, my own experiences for like 2 years. Honestly, personally, I was at an addiction for 2 years, and for me that was the hell like state
Yeah.
of mind. And
Respect.
eventually,
Respect.
yeah. Yeah, so grateful, like, oh, thankfully, I broke free from that. Honestly, through my spirituality, I had gotten into spirituality while I was still, in addiction. And at a certain point, I just outgrew that. I couldn't ignore that it was hurting my body, and it wasn't aligned with me. And I broke free, and was actually able to, unblock my chakras, because that would block my chakras. And also, what you had said about not everybody has the opportunity to be grateful for this moment, to say thank you. Not everybody has made it this far. Even just breathing this day, waking up today is a
Man.
blessing. Is a blessing. And
Man.
that song just really resonated with my spirit as well. Just, and I feel like it can a lot of people feel it as well, because we all have our own story, our own
Yeah.
pain and
Yeah.
trials, and
Yeah.
a blessing to be here
Yeah.
today, for real. So
Man, thank you for your kind words. Thank you for sharing your story. Sharing a
absolutely.
piece of you, man, with
Hey,
me.
yeah.
Straight up. I appreciate that. Straight up, man. I a lot of respect. A lot of respect, man. Straight up. I know what that's like. You know what I mean? I won't pretend to act like, I know from a personal space, because I know that's a different fight. You know what I mean? That's a man, you a goddess, a true one. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, thank you for sharing that with me. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
I'm sure.
Straight up.
If I could say anything, I just want to say thank y'all for the perspectives and the vulnerability that you guys are offering tonight. It's giving me a lot of insight and enlightenment, because no lie, the song, it spelled growth to me. You hit a lick on the ancestors and say gratitude. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for the growth.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Gratitude.
I'd
Attitude,
say
man. All oneness.
That's love.
Yes.
she said it screamed. It was growth. You know, that's
Mm,
very powerful because how do you grow? You got to be stretched. You know,
man,
so that's
man.
very powerful. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this whole conversation, and this is why the spirit said Intergalactic Shadowwork Sundays, not just Intergalactic Podcast Radio or Shadowwork Sundays, but Intergalactic, because even though we're doing the music, we vibing, that was a whole shadow work segment right there. You know that,
That's
um,
true.
and so that's beautiful. You know, we
That's
can't,
true.
and it's also a lesson, family. You can do all the high vibrational work you want to do in the world. But if you don't do that shadow work, if you don't go attack your own demons, your own shadow, your own trauma, your own pain, you a person with a whole lot of information stuck in frustration. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know,
And
and you're
stop
gonna
talking
project on
about
somebody.
it.
You know, yep, exactly. Forget it. We up. You know,
Yeah.
and this also the representation of we're not alone. You know, maybe we be feeling alone in this walk. I did. We all have. I know we have at some point, and connecting with the soul tribe and connecting with these people, man, it really helps. So you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? We out here together putting in work. You know, I
Indeed.
called Kai, me and Julio, we chopped, me and Patience that had some deep conversations, like, and so you can, we're not, it's not cliche. It's only cliche if you see it as cliche because you're manifesting a cliche situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's get it. Let's keep rocking because Patience, man, these songs, man, we're gonna do a whole episode. You know what I'm saying on just the records breakdowns. You feel me?
All right.
Because
Man,
I mean, you
Patience
dropped
the moment the heat.
he dropping gems. You feel me?
man, I
Listen,
appreciate it, man. I
come.
appreciate it. I do it from the heart, man. If nothing else, I hope y'all feel that. I ain't in it about
I
no
say,
coins. I'm blessed, man. I do it from the heart. I'm always gonna do it from the heart.
well, that's why it
Shay.
resonates, bro. It don't even come off. It come off. You just sharing your journey with us. You know, when you're
Sure.
writing these bars, you
Indeed.
know, and you're
Mm-hmm.
doing this, you know, and then the downloads from the ancestors, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
So what is the name? First, not the name. Is this next record released yet? Is this an exclusive?
Nah, this is exclusive, man. This might be the
So
next one. So y'all the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to hear this.
come on, there go that 7 again.
First
Stop
That's
seven.
playing
seven
with me.
energy. Yes,
Straight up.
sir.
First seven people to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called Tree Hugger. It's called
Yeah,
Tree Hugger. And
yeah.
yeah, man. Listen, man, turn it up loud.
Yeah, once
Turn it
again.
up loud.
Turn it up.
Now for
Turn it
sure.
up loud.
It's up. You know what I'm saying? All the way up. You feel me?
To the
All right,
max.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Let's get it. And yeah, and at this point, y'all already know what vibes he on. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to go pour you a glass of wine while you listen to this song, go pour you up a little glass of wine. I'm just saying, whatever your vibe
Mm-hmm.
is, you
Get
know what I mean?
comfortable, you know.
Light you a candle or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You
And
feel me?
King giving code word when you say candle. Okay. I'm just playing.
This guy.
But
Let's
yeah,
get it.
that's a fact. Get comfy.
Yes,
Get the
sir.
fruit snacks.
You hear me?
That part.
Song number 3. Take 1. Yeah.
Premium Select Hip Hop.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, family. I'm so sorry. But did he just say song number 3?
I did, but I didn't even. It just happened like that. That's wild.
Now we can get back this because I'm just saying.
That's
Was I the only one
wild.
that caught that?
That's some synchronistic stuff. I'm not
That's
gonna
deep.
lie.
I mean, that was like song number 3 that day, but I didn't do that. You know,
We,
that's
we,
just
we,
wild. It
we
happened like that.
officially interacting with a quantum field now,
And
y'all.
the goddess had dipped off. We gotta make sure she heard it, so we was all alarming anyway.
That's
But
wild.
he
That's crazy.
said song number
I-
3. All right, let's go.
yeah. Wow.
Song number 3. Take 1. Yeah.
Premium Select Hip Hop.
I think we getting somewhere.
Patience is the best.
Look, I hugged the tree and cried for hours. You wear a gun, but you a coward. This life is yours, the world is ours. Life's a bitch, don't get devoured. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. I got elephants in my home and they all face the east. You did me wrong, I wish you well. Revenge just ain't this sweet. They hopped out and upped the pistol, but I ain't flinch. 6 shots later, I'm still alive and I'm convinced. I gotta be something special to the collective. Offer my perspective to the world and tried to school them, but they treat it like it's an elective. Who am I to tell anybody how to live when they get it once? Everybody trying to heal them and how they feel. Let me hug the tree and cry for hours. You wear a gun, but you a coward. This life is yours, the world is ours. Life's a bitch, don't get devoured. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. I hug the tree and cry for hours. You wear a gun, but you a coward. This life is yours, the world is ours. Life's a bitch, don't get devoured. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. Love. I told her cut the ceiling fan on and draw the shades. The difference that it makes in triple digits, you be amazed. Pasta with a glass of red, I'm tucked off in the foothills. Look back and I'm regretting every moment that I stood still. Ain't no such thing as a good deal. I'm my own man, I write my own checks. Come get some money with me. You got advice for shit that you ain't done, that's funny to me. How you leading if you blind, bro? Why you quitting if you ain't tried, bro? If you failed and try hard to push that line, bro. But you exempt cause you a man and you can't cry, bro? Who you learn that from? Your dad was wrong, he was hurt, he should've cried too. But give him grace, his daddy taught him all them lies too. Generational, them curses inspirational. I helped the generations before me and the ones that came after grew to learn my... Man, listen. I hug the tree and cry for hours. You wear a gun, but you a coward. This life is yours, the world is ours. Life's a bitch, don't get devoured. Life's a bitch, don't get devoured. Life's a bitch. I told him, you hug a tree and cry for hours, money. You wear a gun, but you a coward. This life is yours, the world is ours. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. Life's a bitch, don't be devoured. Who you scared? Life's a bitch, don't be devoured.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta start this one now. I don't even know if you want somebody to decode it or not, but I got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, go there, man. I wrote it. Let's hear it.
Oh my god, bro.
Get your input.
So first and foremost, bro, damn. This song is memory lane for me. This song is a representation of a man connecting with his divine feminine and disconnecting from toxic masculinity.
Facts.
Shame. And nigga said, I cry and hug a tree for hours. You know what I'm saying? You say, you know, but what do you say? You got a gun, but you a coward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then you say, you know what I'm saying? Like something like, who you scaring? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that you know, that's me all day. You know how I feel about these weirdos.
Listen,
like,
man.
so
man, listen.
You know, that to me, for the guys that are having a problem with feeling like they got to be overly masculine to be powerful.
That part.
This is that record, an example of, you know, I have a slogan I like to say, you know, self-control is gangster. You know, and if you look back, even in the streets, any real OG or you watch any gangster movie, they just make a point of finger. They might whisper in a nigga ear on some, hey, say, it ain't even, you know, because they have made masculine be rah 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 rah, boom boom. Niggas only getting killed every day because they too emotional.
That's true.
You know, but in a toxic masculine, exactly. So this record was about balance as a man, to me, and then the memory lane aspect of it. It was when I was in the hood, and well, not even in the hood. When I was, because technically black people, we relate broke to the hood. So when I didn't have the bread that I wanted, and I was kind of struggling financially, but then I would get them moments where the checker hit, and I'm going out of town. I'm leaving Waco. I'm going to Dallas to get a nice hotel. But I'm struggling. But I'm about to go and I'm about to go ball out and have me a good time. It's like one of them songs was like, I'm things going on. I could cry right now, but I'm about to, you now I know what it is, bro. You make celebration music in the pain. You make music for our shadow to dance.
Man, it get dark in there. When you doing shadow work, it get dark in there. That's the truth. And the longer you can stay in the dark, the better off you're gonna be. The more light you're gonna be able to see, the more energy you're gonna be able to hold, the more you're gonna be able to feel, and the more you're gonna be able to understand what you're feeling, right? And so I didn't get emotional intelligence. I didn't understand the difference between my feminine and masculine until I had to go in that dark and be in there for a little while. And now, I'm a product of it, but it get dark in there, and to say something like that, man, that's gangster in itself, man, because it's nobody talking about the dirty part of it. It's cool to make high vibrational music. I ain't tripping on that. I love that. I told you, put y'all joint on and go work out. You'll see, move that energy out. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, like who you talking to when you having one of them days like, man, I'm up out of here. I'm straight on this. Who you talk, what you listening to when you can't express to everybody, which and everybody don't understand that, and that's hard, and so thank you, man.
Sure. A line that stuck out to me was generational. These curses are inspirational. That was super powerful to me, because it's like, those generational curses is one of my biggest inspirations, for why I do what I do.
I hear that.
It's it is what it is that we have these curses, but it's still inspirational, and it gives us something to, to strive for, to want to heal not only ourselves, but the ancestors, our parents who were, like you said, taught, misinformation. So I thought that was powerful, especially the line about, giving grace, because a lot of us don't want to extend that grace specifically to our either to our parents or maybe even our grandparents, but when we're able to extend that grace, I feel like that puts us ahead a little bit to clear those generational curses. So man, that one hit me different, that line. So I'll show you. I'll show you, man. That's it.
Appreciate it.
Like King said, man, you make that pain in the champagne music, man. You make the pain feel like you're holding a glass of champagne. So that's beautiful, man, and that's heavy.
Wow.
For sure.
Gratitude, King. Thank you for your kind words. I mean,
come on, man.
I mean it. I really do.
So we're gonna I'm listening, man. I swear I'll be like, Spirit be talking to me like a mug on how we finna move. Every show I'm like, okay. So
King got one of them like Secret Service earpieces, but from source be like, okay, yeah, we got to ship the show to King dudes be following every time,
So
I
say much gratitude to you, my brother. So let's transition, and then we're about to get into.
Hold on, guy. I think the guy just wanted to say something.
I have one thing to say about that last song.
I know for sure.
Mind is alchemy, transmuting pain to power. That's all I have to say. Like, he's an alchemist, he transmutes pain to power, or she's an alchemist, he transmutes pain to power. Like, that's the vibe of your music, all the songs we've heard so far. It's just, yes, absolutely.
Damn. I appreciate that. Gratitude.
We need that most right now. So yes.
Gratitude. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Damn.
Much gratitude to both of y'all. Much gratitude for Kyle, for seeing. I'm over here on the sideboard. I'm not even looking at the screen, so appreciate that. And then also, dang, that's something you gotta really process that. Because guess what? What she's saying he's doing, we're capable of. We all capable of the same thing, family.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
So we're gonna transition though. This is what patience got me feeling like. You know what I'm saying? And so we actually made a decision, tonight that for as me and Kyle, we was gonna only play, the 223 project for us, our songs and other stuff like that, and then just the artists and whoever comes on the show. We got a few records for y'all coming too from the tribe. But right now, I feel like Long Walks in Nature, man, is where we about to go. Right now because we talking shadow work and it's two sides, the balance of the shadow work realm, So let's go and let's just tap in on this. And after this, we're gonna get into the rapid fire. So I think, family, since the way the show, we already at an hour. Well, actually, Patience, how you feeling, bro? Do you need to tap out or you want to do rapid fire?
I could still. Yeah, I got a couple minutes. Yeah, I got a couple minutes.
All right, so we'll do rapid fire. We're gonna do it back to back. We're gonna do Patience rapid fire. We're gonna do the rapid fire with the guidance, like all back to back. That way we can just make this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we don't waste too much time.
Okay.
All right, let's get it. Peace, family. Still shadow work. Still shadow work Sunday. Still shadow work. Yeah. High vibrational vibes.
Damn, Jared.
As we rise. Long walks in nature. I can feel the vibration. Sipping elixir libations. Breath work on the daily. As I continue upgrading. I don't want no conversations, long walks in nature. I can feel the vibration, sipping elixir libations, breath work on the daily. As I continue upgrading, I don't want no conversations, long walks in nature. Used to think it was crazy to hug trees, now I look at it as loving something that's loving me. I see the light in the bumblebee, ancestors with me when dragonflies follow me. I'm so woke, I don't know how to sleep. Raise my vibration to a place that I don't gotta eat. Searching my soul to truly know who inside of me. Watching these hummingbirds truly bring me peace. You know that you're alive when you living free. I know that I am God, I don't see no defeat. Still had the real walk when I had broken feet.
Damn, Jared.
I don't live in the past, but I keep the seats. The difference between what you know and your eyes see. Tell me how I'm late when I'm outside time, G. I'm on the road of life where the signs be. I had to find me just to find peace in nature. I can feel the vibration, sipping elixir libations, breath work on the daily. As I continue upgrading, I don't want no conversations, long walks in nature.
I be taking walks by myself. Mama nature talk back to me when I go and ask for help. Crazy how inanimate objects got you to your inner self. I be staring at the anthill to compare my family's health. Can you take a walk in nature with me? Your son speaking light language while I'm speaking light language to people weary of esoteric information that's within your gearing. If no weapon form shall not prosper, then what the hell we fearing? If no weapon form shall not prosper, then what the hell we fearing? Taking nature walks with selenite for energetic clearing. Fusing with my shadow when I walk, we use Botera earrings.
Damn,
Let the Ashe dry the boat, sometimes I don't know.
Nature, I can feel the vibration. Sipping elixir libations, breath work on the daily. As I continue upgrading, I don't want no conversations, long walks in nature.
Hey, I'm taking long walks and long baths, long laughs with spirit reminiscent of our dark half. Reading nature like a book, source gave me a hall pass. Used to fall asleep in high school when we had mass. Spirit wasn't letting spirits in, they could've kept me trapped. Who would've knew that nature really wouldn't have my back? Take a leap of faith and in the grass is where I landed at. Taking walks in nature in the fall, it helped me to relax. Hey, in the grass is where I landed at. Taking walks in nature in the fall, it helped me to relax.
And man, yeah, that's the record that came, and I think I got a shadow work playlist that's already got that song on. So Patience, appreciate you, my brother, because yeah, all these records, these type of records right here, we need on a daily. Truthfully, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, but like I said, to me, I think that's why the reason why the Spirit had me play that is because it's the balance. So we have to understand that because everybody don't come from where we come from. You know, everybody. I talked to a few people this week that was like, man, that deep stuff you talking about you had a crazy life depressing moment. I ain't go through that. My life been good. So how do I tap into what you're tapping into if I don't have like this traumatic situation that happens in my life? And it's like, still go out into nature. Nature is the key. You know what I mean? Nature is always the key in the answer, because that's where we come from. You know. So let's get it, my brother. We talked about this on the phone a lot, so I know you lit about this. You know, Patience is definitely ready, man. We had I manifest the goddess. She crushed it last time. This Friday, rapid fire, man. Oh man, bro, she did it like he would like she did it before. You know what I mean? Like,
shit. So I got big shoes to fill. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, you should have told me that, man.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. The world already knew it. It's on Instagram.
Man. You should have said she was live. Damn, I should have said, send me the questions, man.
Nah, man, this guy. No, we already know. Man,
let's get it.
Big energy, man. You feel me? All right,
get it.
So basically, we'll ask you questions. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 questions. Each one of us will ask a question. Whenever I ask the question, when I play the video, it's going to mute everybody. So just unmute yourself when you're ready to answer. You will have 1 minute and 51 seconds, which is that same 7 as that 313. And so you will have that much time. Basically, the candles will be on. Once the candles burn down and the flame is out, time's up.
Okay.
All right. So first question is, from your perspective of your journey, how important is it for us to connect with our ancestors? What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's the most important.
Oh no, so whenever that you answer while the video on, and then when the candle goes out, that's whenever your time is
up.
Yeah, so when I play that video,
so you gotta unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm telling my age now. Damn.
It's all good. All right, let's get it. Okay. Oh, so you remember the question?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm just saying you said your age. No, I'm messing with you, bro. We get
I take my vitamins, man.
For sure. All right, let's get it.
So how important it is to tap in with your ancestors when you start your journey. It's the most important. It's the most important. For the guidance, to understanding if you're in the right space, the right, doing the right thing, if it's in alignment, it's the most important. I think it'll save you time. It's gonna save you some heartache, save you some money for sure. And it's good to have the protection. It's one thing to have them, there with you, and that, but it's one thing to have them and assist you because you're in alignment. With what they want for you, what you want for yourself, and what's good for the bloodline. And so, yeah, if I'd have known better, I'd have did better. It's the most important.
That's hard. So if I would have known better, I would have did better.
Definitely.
Yeah, very powerful, my brother. Yeah. And I already knew you was gonna drop a gem on us. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of your life. It's not something you just talking about. Something you actually living. You know what I'm saying? So
gratitude, man. Listen, sometimes I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Some of this information is not good. It's not as pleasant to carry. I tell you that more than anybody. I'm always leery about people that tell me things. I want to know where you get your information from. Mm-hmm. I don't know about nobody else, but I had to bleed for mine. I had to sweat for mine. I had to be in the dark for mine. And if I ain't get it that way, I got it from God's mouth. From my mom's mouth. You know what I mean? And so, and I got to go over there to get that info. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that means healing. That means clearing out trauma. You know what I mean? And so, man, you know how I feel, man. You know how I feel. You know how I feel.
I
I was about to
say,
take it a whole nother direction, man.
Yeah, for sure,
yeah.
for sure. So let's get it, Kai. You feel me?
Yeah, man. So my question for you, patience, is we know that the 8 is an infinity symbol. So how do you embody that infinite energy with your name being patience?
Yeah. So I embody 8 just because I am all things at all time. I am male and I am female. I am divine. I am dirty and I am low vibrational. I am here on the 3D realm, so I have vices. I have things that I enjoy doing. That I signed up for and came here specifically to do and enjoy. And there's things that I got to charge, and I got the ancestors and the divine, the one most high, the Elohim on my head, so I have to live and move a certain way, and so I'm infinite. It's an oxymoron for me to think anything else. That is who I am.
No better way to end it than that's who I am.
I say,
Hmm.
I say.
I am infinite. I say.
So are you, though.
That.
I say. So you know what? When you said, because I was finna have us do something. I swear, like Julio said, boy, I was like an earpiece, and then you said, "So are you." So if y'all feel comfortable at home as well, on the count of 3, I am infinite. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's power in this. You know what I'm saying? This unity, and we don't get the opportunity to be together every day. So one,
raise the vibration for the one time.
Let's get it.
Actually, no. Let me let
man.
Patience do it. Patience, you do us. Give us the countdown.
Oh man, on top.
I
3,
say.
2, 1. I am infinite.
I am infinite.
I am infinite.
I
I
am
say,
infinite.
I am
I am
infinite.
infinite.
I am infinite.
I
I
say,
am infinite.
man, I'm loving
I am
it.
infinite.
All right, let's get it, Julio.
Okay, my question, patience, is as artists, there's often a message encapsulated in the music. So if you could give us what's the primary message that we could find encapsulated in most of your music.
Oh, that's an easy one, man. Just keep striving. Just keep striving, man. Open up that heart chakra. Open up that heart chakra, man, and let the light in there. You know what I mean? Go in there and feel the dark. You know what I mean? And keep striving. We on this earth for 15 minutes. It's a very short ride. We got a lot of things to do in that time. And a lot of things we want to do in that time. And so my music is it's a roller coaster. It's gonna body all of it. And in all of it, I think you universally know that is that it's persevere. You got to keep going. You got to have patience. You got to keep going, man. And nobody got time to be crying about it.
Shit.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm always supposed to repeat the last thing he say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Patience. You ain't got time to be crying about it. You know what I'm saying?
Patience got those Drake quotables. Everything is
Right.
You want to tweet what he's saying as
Gratitude,
he's saying.
man. Gratitude, man. Yeah, I am infinite. I am infinite, indeed.
Big energy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That definitely made me think of Finding Nemo. I straight hit it. Just keep swimming.
Hey,
just keep
that's
swimming.
it.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming, baby. Listen, man. Keep swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Keep swimming. Keep swimming, man. The tide gonna come in for you. The tide gonna come in for you, man. And I just recently really understood, that rejection really is God's protection, man. It really is, man.
I go another one.
It's nothing like having a real bout with that. You know what I mean? And when you sharp, you gotta brush up against things. I take that back. When you heal from things, and you think that you heal from something, and you like, yeah, I'm good now, I got it. So now when you do that, the ancestors, the Elohim, they're gonna bring the challenge in to let you brush up against that to see how healed you really is, right? So they're gonna take that iron, gonna sharpen iron. So if you like, yeah, I'm ready, I'm good, I'm straight, I know I'm good, they gotta bring that to you. And we can't choose that lesson because we don't know how big and deep the wound was. You think it's because the last relationship, the job, you know, your mama, your daddy, but that was your grandma's problem. That was your great grandma problem. That was your great great grandma problem. That was, you know what I mean? And the men that was with them women, they tied into that, right? So now here it is, you 4 generations later talking about I'm healed from it, I'm ready. Nigga, no, you not. No, you not. Right? So you gotta, you know, so that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna brush you up against something that's gonna be serious to what it is that they think you're capable of. You know what I mean? And so we gonna rise like cream, or we can sink to the bottom. And ain't nothing wrong with sinking to the bottom. I am Olokun Akbaye. Okuyana Aweta. I'm Amihe. I was sent to this world to bring wealth, health, and wisdom. I'm from the bottom. I'm from the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being at the bottom. Don't let nobody rush your process at all. Right? But you know, you gotta go through them. It is. It is.
I was just saying that the other day. I was telling the God, I'm like, man, the bottom is you really still vibrating high even when you at the bottom. You only perceive it at the bottom when you begin to elevate higher and then look down at where you was just at.
Where I came
from.
Exactly. And I'm at the bottom right now. I ain't where I'm supposed to be yet.
Also, gratitude removes that separation. So gratitude makes I never feel like I'm at the bottom or I'm too high. So I'm always humble enough to love the people and always confident enough to believe in myself and know who I am. You know, and that's what shadow work does. That's what the shadow is that reflection of you feel like the reflection of nothing but the reflection of everything. You know. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I love you, patience, man. You know, and I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that clearly on here as masculine because y'all be getting it twisted, bro. Y'all make all this stuff weird, man. I love that guy, man.
You know how I feel about you, man.
Because the energy, like, I just like how it's the genuineness. Even the goddess as well. It's the genuineness because we too fake, bro. Black people, man. I ain't gonna lie, we fake as a mug. Neuromelanated, we like to get around each other and just be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so this is a genuine panel, and I'm grateful, you know, to be around genuine people, man. You know, for real.
Just saying.
King will tell you, I was excited when I heard you was coming on, man. You one of my favorites, and you know we tapping on the gram, so like, patience is one of my big motivators, man. You know, if there's people I go to the gram to get motivated by, patience is at the top of the list. So I was excited to have him on the platform tonight, man, because he's a walking gem in and of himself. You know,
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man. It make everything that I've been through worthwhile to hear you say that. I really mean that. I swear. I can't even put that on my people like that, but I mean that from my heart. I mean that from my heart, man.
All I gotta say is I see all of y'all, man, for sure.
Man,
we here.
I'm glad you see me, King. I see you too.
Yeah, we got
I see you too.
It's work. It's work. This work. This big work right here. Peace to the goddess. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the other side of balance. You know, tap in with the goddess, with the divine feminine energy, and it's time to hit y'all with the rapid fire. You know, so we have 3 questions. Same, you know, applies except whichever one of y'all feel comfortable answering, that's through unmutes. You know what I'm saying? And also one of these questions is actually something Kai got something going on where all of y'all gonna be involved. So we'll do Kai's question last. So I'll do me first, Julio, then you, then we do Kai last.
Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm about to click the button. I'm really somewhere else. Really, in this
I was on the edge of my seat waiting for the question. I'm just like,
bro, I glitched, bro. Like I literally, bro, I'm somewhere else. I'm not even here right now.
I was like, must not be in the telepathic chat. They can't tap in telepathically right now,
bro. For real. So this question, I'm just gonna do it. I ain't gonna talk about it. So, living in a world that constantly attacks our sacral chakra, how do you alchemize your sexual energy into creative energy?
So I don't mind answering that. For me, my sacral chakra is actually So my sacral chakra is something I had to learn to balance. And one thing I learned is the sacral chakra is ruled by, I believe it's Sagittarius and Scorpio. But Scorpio, me being part Scorpio, we are ruling in creative energy. So I just find different creative ways to do. Like I'll tap into my inner child, coloring, or I'll play with my dog or play with my kids, just something creative.
See, and for me, by me being a Sagittarius, I like to go out and do things. I like to be adventurous. I like to tap into other aspects of myself. So whenever I feel like my sexual energy on the rise, I definitely tap into those other aspects of myself and transmute that energy into more, creativity.
And I'm gonna just throw in that breath work. If you can't slow your breath down, then you can't control that energy.
Talk about it.
I love it. That was very powerful. And actually, my purpose of asking that question was to enlighten other goddess that may be dealing with that, and that's exactly what y'all did. Man, much gratitude.
And y'all went crazy because it wasn't just one person.
Yeah, let the goddess tap in. Let the goddess tap in. Let the goddess tap in.
Was I supposed to add in there, or y'all just did that in the moment? Y'all just
tap in.
That's what I'm saying. They went crazy with 3 answers.
I'm not gonna hold you. That really flowed, and I felt the energy shift. So after Tian got on, I just felt like somebody else was about to come on, so I waited, and then I was like, "All right, this is my time," and then I just jumped in there.
Double Dutch.
Got to.
Yeah, I had nothing to add on that, but question again. No?
I just wanted to say something real quick though. I feel like generally so far the way this show is moving, I feel like, I just had to say this because I got the green on and I got the green plants. I just really am getting heart chakra from this whole episode so far, and everything just kind of keeps tying back into how much healing your heart is so important, but also the patience of knowing that you can't heal everything. So we have to take that out of our mind and just surrender to what we do have control over, which is our emotional body, because the emotions is energy and motion. So I feel like what we've been representing today has been how we can start stepping back into that and, balancing the divine feminine and the masculine and just being that heart chakra again, because that's what we're missing is love. That vulnerability, that tribe. So I really feel like it's all just coming together with like everything we're doing today and talking about, and just the music. It's all a representation of how important the heart space is and how it's genuinely the key to that heaven state.
And you know what's deep, y'all? As you were talking, I'm looking at how we set up on here, and I'm like, yo, because you were talking about the balance, the heart space, it's the guys at the top. You got the goddess, then you got the god and the goddess right. Like, come on, we can't make. We've been the whole episode.
What I peep is the spectrum of our melanin content up here. You dig what I'm saying? It shows it shows the power of I'm over here looking pink like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It shows the power that we have, you know what I'm saying, especially when we come in and integrate through the heart space. And look, Tiana in the middle, and she said she was the most nervous. You dig what I'm saying? But you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying?
Because she was like, I got this. I'm a Scorpio, so I got this. She went straight into her elevation.
Came out swinging.
To the point that I forgot, low key. I forgot she even said this.
I know. I was just thinking. I forgot she said the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, Nefasol, I just want to say thank you to Nefasol for saying that. I've been working on my heart chakra probably for like consistently the last maybe 6 months, 7 months, and I got like a routine I do, that kind of like work with each energy center. But I had experiences with Anubis a few times now actually, but the first time he came in and tapped in with me, it was in my heart chakra, and it brought me a whole lot of healing, and that's where I got that from. Like I was like, I'm good now, shit, I'm good, and I wasn't good, you know, and I had to go back, you know, and I've been waking up more and more and slowlier, but just more slow and taking my time. And then you also said, like, you know, that breath work. If you can't slow your breath down, you know, man, listen, I really, really appreciate it because it's confirmation. It's prophetic. You know what I mean? I like to be around like-minded individuals that can enlighten me, you know, and I don't get fed that often like that. You know what I mean? But I ate off that for sure. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I
If y'all don't
appreciate that.
mind, I want to add to that too. Because I just received a download. Like the way I receive stuff is so crazy. But
That's
like
deep.
to bounce off what King Manifest said, it's the alignment. So it literally is all equal. And then I'm looking at it like balance. I'm in the middle. I'm a Libra. I am balanced. And one of my karmic lessons is to learn to be more vulnerable. And the fact that there's a balance of energies, I feel like it's alignment for me to learn how to be vulnerable when masculinity and femininity. So this is all alignment in the craziest way.
Excuse me.
Ooh,
Indeed.
Ashe.
Indeed.
Very synchronistic.
It's honestly deep because it's some certain things that I tell y'all behind the scenes about that one. I can't even. Yeah, but it's something that that's wow. This was only divine. I'll put it like that. It was and I'm even how this happened. I'm grateful. So let's get it, family. Let's keep rocking with the goddess. Because we could have our own little personal vibe on her, like we on live. The way I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? Easily, like you said, bro. Like, so let's get it, Julio. Let's get to the next question for the goddess.
Cool. So my question to the goddesses is, what are some of the most important aspects of the divine feminine that is needed the most currently in society and as people to kind of elevate our interactions?
And can I ask, do y'all want to do rapid fire? Because y'all don't have to. Y'all can just ask the questions and we can just,
So do y'all want to do this?
I'm
is y'all fucking with this?
No, I'm saying, like, do y'all want me to play that video or not? We can just cancel out the video. Y'all want to do it with the video?
I like the candles. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
I'm cool with the rapid fire.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
So for me, what I would say is the most important aspect of the divine feminine to be brought, just more integrated into society and its world at whole would be, just essentially the matriarchy. Like the power brought back to divine feminine. Us feminines, realizing who we are and our power, and just going within and just really empowering each other.
See, yeah, for me, to snowball off that, as far as empowering each other, we need to put down that ego. And be more open and loving with the heart space and everything.
I'll say 3 things: compassion, control, and empathy.
And I feel like the divine feminine helps us learn how to bring the non-physical into the physical in balance.
The flow.
Was that kind? Somebody said the flow. That was like, that was spot on though.
Did we just did y'all just see what we just witnessed?
Yeah, man.
How did y'all? They all dropped. I'm talking about. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sponsor that, and I forgot because somebody said this. Like,
and I like.
Can't build it up.
I think it was it Tiana who said compassion, control, and empathy. Ooh, that was just like a 3-word bar, and I like the control part because that's something that
exactly
specifically, the masculine aspect of the guys can learn from the divine feminine is that, as King was speaking on earlier, a lot of people are transitioning and severing their soul from their body due to lack of emotional control, and I feel like we can learn that control from the divine feminine. So I say that was a powerful answer.
I feel like we
and she just said those
learn
3 words and dropped the mic. Sorry to cut you off.
When I say control, we have to learn how to not just control our emotional feelings, but physical feelings as well. Like what King Manifest asks, how do we learn to balance the sacral chakra? Like not having control over your sacral chakra, it by itself can land you in so many positions that weren't meant for you. But if you have control, you can use your discernment to know what's for you, what's not for you, what path this is going to take you down. I read a quote that said, if you don't change the direction you're headed, you're going to go down the path that you're walking. And that can go over so many heads in the worst way.
That's heavy.
Wow.
That's heavy. That's
and you said, and guess
we
what?
really, man, come on, Kai. That's how I feel.
You know what's deep though about nervous energy? Nervous energy, pain, rage, trauma, all those things are Kundalini activators. You know, and you on fire.
That's why I tell people, man, that's stress. Like, why do you think we go some of the most horrendous conditions? You know what I'm saying? Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. We need that. You know what I'm saying? We need that. Kai looks beautiful in the springtime, but y'all not peeping her in the winter or during the forest fires, or you know what I'm saying? None of that. She's going through horrendous conditions at all times just to be as beautiful as she is at all times. So we need that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I love how that flowed even into the structure. My question, which really isn't the question. It's more so so what I would like y'all to do for the collective is give 1 3-word affirmation to invoke unity between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So, for example, I am ubiquity.
That's an example.
Okay, not that reaction, kid.
What you mean? That's a powerful word. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it means wholeness.
Bro, me and Julio was just talking like, bro, Kai will pull a word from Mars. Much gratitude to Kai, man, for the vocabulary.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, man.
That's funny too.
Man, and that's a powerful sound affirmation. I am ubiquity. You can say that with your chest, like
yeah, like
that's. And I'm a wordsmith. I'm a lover of words, but I'm not even familiar with ubiquity. Like, Kai just made me go like, damn, I be fucking with words too. Like, I gotta. Word of the day and give me this one.
I wasn't even trying to respond like that, but it's like I never heard that before. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's Kai. Kai gonna push you on.
You know what? It was crazy. I never said that before. I always say ubiquitous. You know what I'm saying, but never ubiquitous. So.
Okay, I'm familiar with ubiquitous.
Yeah, let's get it. You know, hey, goddess. You know, we already know that y'all are tapping into higher frequencies of intelligence. So you know, either way, we locked in. You know what I mean? We tapped in.
Hey, King, Neferso has something to say though.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate that. I just wanted to say real quick too, because I don't know why I thought about it after I said my answer, but the reason why I said bringing the non-physical into the physical, because I feel like everything starts in a non-physical disease. Everything it comes through in the physical after you've neglected the non-physical for too long. So to me, that's a part of that divine feminine energy, because the divine brings the non-physical into the physical realm through her vessel. So that's a really important key to that as well, because when you, again, ignore that emotion, which is a non-physical thing, when you avoid that heart chakra, that love, which is technically a non-physical thing, that's when you start to create the disease within yourself. So that's why that's such a powerful thing, to learn how to work with the non-physical before you try to master the physical.
I see.
Damn,
y'all too powerful on here, man. Damn.
Man, what? Because like King said, I wanted to tap in on that response as well, but there was just so many gems being dropped. But I felt like that's you know, they speak it out on scripture of making the unseen things as though they were seen. You know, so I feel like that is definitely, that's something I try to advocate myself, is that mental aspect, like you said, everything begins in the mind. So that's that's a powerful lesson.
I say.
This is the wisdom we get from the divine feminine, man. That's why this is so crucial.
And I just want to show gratitude real quick, to y'all, to the guys. I'm just showing gratitude to y'all for y'all flow and for y'all openness and for y'all because you can tell y'all in a natural place. Y'all very comfortable. Y'all not is super divine and super in alignment. So much gratitude to y'all.
Hey, Mariah got something to say, man.
Yeah. So going off of what Nefer Soul said, about how everything starts in non-physical and then the physical, even this world, there was something before this planet was even created. Like going back to, I'm really into Egypt and Kemet and like the Ogdod creation story about, how this planet was created according to the Ogdod, and how, it's like the 8 deities. I don't know all their names. I know some of them. It was the divine feminine, the men, the masculine gods, and the divine masculine and divine feminine, and they were all like divine counterparts, each half of each other. And it's just essentially that, like, even this world, everything starts in the non-physical, essentially, and even this world, the primordial waters. That's all I had to say.
Hey man, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Primordial waters. That says enough. Just those 2 words. That says a lot.
I say.
Man, y'all so wise and powerful, man. Where y'all be at, man?
I'm out in NC right now. I'm not from here, but I'm out in NC, North Carolina.
Okay. Y'all teaching?
I'm a nomad, so I be everywhere.
Yeah,
I be everywhere.
I dig that.
Ethers, all the states. I'm touching down everywhere, living there.
Hey man,
North Texas, everything. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Type of
that part. Yes, I feel that. That.
She said the ether spurs. You hear that, right?
Man, listen. I'm blown on here. I wish I could get off of here and talk to y'all privately. That's crazy.
That's why I was like, bro, like this is the vibe of the tribe. This is too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just too easy.
Wow.
And it's needed more. We definitely gonna bring y'all back. We gotta do more. I think we should do a more intentional episode, create a subject and really dig and figure out something that we want to talk on, because I'm loving this panel.
Me too. Thanks for having me again, Ken.
I say much, man. Thank you for being here, my brother. Like your presence being here, bro, has been. I'm trying to find a word like Kai. I was just extremendous. I don't know.
Hey, bro, you ain't top of ubiquity. You might as well quit while you ahead.
Pleasure is mine.
Oh man,
pleasure is mine. I enjoy being fed. I swear.
Sure. I say. So let's get to it, though, man. I don't want to postpone these affirmations, you know what I'm saying, that are about to be because we're gonna receive them in our heart space as well as y'all speaking them, so Kyle, if you can redo your just I guess explaining how you want them to rock out, I thought this one to be real. And the goddess at home too, and you ain't even got to be a goddess to do this. You want to do affirmations at home, family, please, share that energy with us and align with us as well.
Yeah, definitely say it back in your head, because you could definitely do that even before it comes out of our mouth. You dig what I'm saying? But for the goddesses, give 1 3-word affirmation to invoke unity between the divine feminine and the divine masculine.
I am synergy.
I am love.
I create reality.
I am growth.
We are reflections.
I am open.
I am divine.
Tap in. The goddess in the chat. The goddess in the chat said, "My heart and mind are in harmony."
I am light.
We create balance.
We are the omniverse.
We are a team.
I am.
No, I am we.
I am one. I am wholeness.
Hey, it felt like I was trying to double dutch getting up in there, boy. I swear.
Bro.
Different as hell. Like, hold on, let me
Right.
I get in now. I get in. Like,
Oh
hey,
my God, bro.
I
Much
did
gratitude
that,
to you, Kai, bro, for listening to the spirit. That gotta be a thing. It's like we need that every day. The fuck, like, bro, like, wow. Y'all went hard. It was the things that y'all were saying that represented literally the divine feminine, like the power, you know, like I am the creator of reality. Come on now.
I am the omniverse. That one blew my mind.
Yeah.
I say.
Oh man.
Damn.
And one thing about gods, you know, and goddess, I don't know if y'all should know this, you know, there's nothing more powerful than y'all affirmations to a god. Period. Nothing. I don't give it. I'm talking about nothing more powerful. I mean, you can compare you can on a physical level.
I second that. I agree.
A bomb, a bullet, none of that, man. I don't care what it is. It's nothing more powerful than yeah. And to the gods, your money, your bank account, your ego. Sorry, my brother. Nothing you can get is more powerful than her.
And those words of affirmation.
Yeah, for sure.
I say.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow. All right, so you know what? Let's tap in. Let's have a little fun then, real quick. We finna tap in on. So this is King Manifest Transcend. We're gonna get into a music video for the one time. You know what I'm saying? I think let's get back to the music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in the young flow. All right, can y'all see that? All right, let me know if everybody can hear.
Yeah, I can see it.
Sometimes be tweaking out when it's a lot of us on here.
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. King. My energy lit, I know I shine. The way the bass hit, like I'm rapping on a bomb. Put a tribe on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm coming in hot like the sun inside. Beat me up, I am the light. Beat me up, the light. Beat me up, the light. Beat me up, the light. Beaming, astral travel while I'm dreaming. You wouldn't believe what I'm seeing. Yeah. Off top, watch the wind blow the wig. The goal is to live off the grid. Can you relate? I lost control of the brakes, no stopping the day. You can't play it safe. Stuck in one place and you trying to escape. I don't plan on losing. My mind don't zoom in, I'm too in. Whatever it is, I'm due. I'm cracking the code, no loose. Flocko, let's do it. All you hear is God in my music. Crystals mixed with the rubies. I'm a vibe switch, you muse. For the peace like war, gotta build you all. I dream with the stars. I ain't playing the part. I did me from the start, they making it hard. I ate with the sharks. I'm too Malcolm the March, I'm taking the charge. I ain't play with the art. Seen the light in the dark, I'm making the spark. I am the light. The light. The light. The light. I am the light. The light. The light. The light. My energy lit, I know I shine. The way the bass hit, like I'm rapping on a bomb. Put a tribe on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm coming in hot like the sun inside. Beat me up, I am the light. Beat me up,
We just sound
the
like
light. Beat me up,
you feel me?
the light. Beat me up, the light.
We the satellite and lighthouse. Light us up to the lights out. See, I'm bright enough to put the brights out. And it's say the flex, I'm just hype now. Won't smoke or tell him pipe down. This the peace pipe, pass a pipe round. Honest moment, these are light rounds. Make a lightweight, put the light down. Run it like you light brown. If you plan on hiding, then you back out. Light bearer bringing night terrors. Know they hate it when I black out. It ain't all about the rats now, but it's rap city when the rats out. I got family on my back now. I ain't there with my back down. Waking up with it, I don't do no wishing. A word to the system, I don't do the tension. I don't do no faking, pretending I look like it's wisdom. Just want the truth and the truth live within me. Shine like a bezel, I'm busy to watch. Life's got a purpose, that's word to my pops. I'm going up and that's word to my stop. If you ain't a light, then you probably are.
I am the light. The light. The light. The light. I am the light. The light. The light. The light.
My energy lit, I know I shine. The way the bass hit, like I'm rapping on a bomb. Put a tribe on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm coming in hot like the sun inside. Hit me up, I am the light. Hit me up, the light. Hit me up, I am the light. Hit me up, the light.
That's another one of them ones.
I
Hey, he
waited for this
beat
moment
himself
for
up at
Kai.
the end, man. He said, "Beat me up." Nah, I'm gonna beat myself up, man. I ain't waiting on no
You
shit.
hear me?
I
You
got
hear
it.
me? I'll say.
That's one of my favorite videos from the guy.
He said, "Don't worry, my Merkaba work. I'm gonna do it myself."
No
Exactly.
cap.
Exactly. You know, and
Yeah,
I feel like really playing that video because that is the process. You see me, I'm in the dark, and then I'm obviously the colors represent my chakras. So I'm going into the darkness to align my chakras, you know what I'm saying? And
that's what I was just
but like
gonna
and then
say,
like
bro.
you said, you saw matter of fact, I ain't never did this before. I know we do the decode stuff, but shoot, let me sit back. Because
Yeah,
I've been waiting on Kyle to
so
see this video. I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting for him to see it.
so what really just happened, you know what I'm saying? As far as who anybody who watched that video is a whole breakdown of what is happening when you are traveling through the ethers. You dig what I'm saying? You're gonna start off in darkness, you're gonna start off in nothingness, and then you're gonna start to perceive all these different colors to where you then beam yourself up to all these different realms and dimensions. So by us being able to physically watch that, that was what's happening subconsciously. So you know what I'm saying? Some of us we might have a super dope astral travel right after just watching that video. You dig what I'm saying? Because subconsciously our mind is already equipped with that blueprint that he gave in such a beautiful, creative way. You dig what I'm saying? To help get you there. So it really just symbolizes how you are flowing and traveling through yourself.
Mm.
I say.
Traveling the
Yeah,
inner
that's what I pull
space.
from it.
Yeah,
that's hard.
I say.
Much gratitude, family.
I say.
Got me lit.
Yes, sir. You know
I say.
So once again, we taking over. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like it's only right because once again, like you know, we vibe, this vibe with the tribe, but it's also intergalactic. So let's get it. Let's backdoor with the balance. You know what I'm saying? Let's backdoor with Kai. Let me see where it's at. With Kai, I am. And once again, this is operating at 528 hertz. Let's get it.
Hey, it's Kai. Turn me up. Listen. Hey. They say we in the matrix, but I bet you I get out. They tryna hypnotize the masses, do this look like get out. If you pushing separation, why don't you go and get out? I'm nation building with my niggas, this is not no house. I so love to so many folks. Been a black sheep cause I've been a goat, or a hella vibrant. One of my guys is a been a goat. Big crystal child, I be tapped in with the indigos. Found out that was lying, a rabbit hole, get right in I go. I say what I'm giving, you can feel it by the interval. Just some shadow walk up in Poland, but I'm not a boat. When I'm talking it sound like I'm barking cause my chakra broke. I use spiritual and you talk dirty cause I use black soap. Open up my car, now I'm seeing so profusely. When I meditate, I'm off nada, like I'm Lucy. My knowledge write essays, how I'm giving out this loosely. Uplifting my essays, cause we fell down just like a loose leaf. Now we building up everybody, we don't care who see. And we all one, that's done and done, ain't no more questions. How they taking melanin and turning it to destructive mass weapons. I dookie on deceivers, you thought they hit me with a Johnny Test. Soaking up these teachers, you know they say Bonnie, do the best. I am soft, so right to myself is who I be as. When I'm calm, I get out my body, I don't take no rest. Angel numbers, see them left and right like the bottom of a check. Used to be a star seed, used to walk around with a ball fade. Now I'm a star blossom with antennas, let my locks hang. Take a trip outside, grab my feet, then I stargaze. Travel through the black dot, just to open up a stargate. That make it cool, rock your crystals, people trying to get your move. Fruit the only thing I will eat, I don't do the move. Juice is straight H3O2 for my body fuel. Taking for a breath, so I say, keep my body full. Taking my time to meditate, keep my body fueled. You know I keep a level head just like yoga do. Pour some libations for myself and my ancestors too. We can't have you rolling over what's ours like you Scooby-Doo. Look you in the windows of your soul to see the truth of liar. You would think I'm from Futurama, how I'm been the fire. Awakened soul, promoted to the top like I just got hired. C18, H10, and 204, that's for my attire.
That's for my attire. C18, H10, and 204, that's for my attire. Peace to the soul, family. Peace to the soul, child, man. You hear me? Hey.
We can't hear you.
I swear I'm putting that on the hoodie, bro.
C18,
H10, and 204. That's for my attire. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's melanin on a molecular level. That's for my attire, man.
Yeah, you hear me?
No,
for sure. All I'm gonna say after that, I need to put a voice in here. I need to put like a button. Big energy. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
For real.
Hey, that's really, I can hear you. I can hear your voice doing it.
For real, bro.
Yeah, bro. You definitely need that. Definitely need to sample that for sure.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, Shadow Work Sunday family, y'all might not, for those that haven't tapped in Intergalactic, it's a big party. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is a big party. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to keep it rocking. After this, we're going to, I think we might go into a little more dialogue. But right now, we having a party right now. You know what I'm saying? We lit. You know what I mean? So, let's rock out with, no, hold on, wait. Let's play Op. I forgot, bro.
I'm about to say. I know. I just.
It's been a lot going. You sent it to my. You know what I'm saying? Tell the palace you sent it to me, bro.
I swear, because I was gonna text you. I'm like, nah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing a lot right now. So I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 of us on this mug. But no, I can't forget. So actually, I would like her to introduce this song. Actually, so Goddess, if you can introduce Op for us right now before we play it.
Yes.
Like, hold on, wait, they gonna remember to play my song for real?
You know, it's so crazy because I didn't think you was. I thought it was just like a bug in the ear type of thing.
No, it's here. It's ready. It's in yeah.
Yes. Your girl, it definitely dropped her single out. You feel me? It'll be out on all platforms this week. It's on SoundCloud right now as well. So if y'all want to listen to it, y'all can go ahead and tap in. But if you want to wait a couple days, it'll definitely be on all platforms. But
I ain't want to wait for that.
And also, Goddess, if you want to send it to us, we can create a video because we got a playlist. So after this episode, all these songs gonna be on the playlist.
Okay.
We can add it to that playlist so family can check it out. You know, kind of exclusively early.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Definitely gonna send it to you. But yes, I am a revolutionary, and all my lives, my videos, my reels, TikToks, it talks about us elevating as a unity. You feel me? You elevating as a narrow melanated beings, you know what I'm saying? Actually overcoming, you know, this system that was designed to oppress the narrow melanated beings. So yeah, I'm just let y'all get the feel of it, you know what I'm saying? Thank you.
First and foremost, much gratitude to the Goddess, you know what I'm saying, for sharing her record. Y'all drop, you know what I'm saying, drop them comments, man, drop them nines in the chat. Let's get it. And Kyle, if you can go ahead and drop that on, you know how you do. So let's get it.
Hey, yo, Carter, you going crazy.
You say no too hard. To the up, we know.
About to jump right in, God forgive me for my sins. They out killing all my kin, so it's always fuck them pigs. We out on the verse to win, free the guys from the pins. Mother Kai's sacred land, need a passport to get in. Invade our space, know your place ain't even got a soul. Doing shit right in our face, now it ain't on the low. Change our names and our history so that we won't know. The time is here now, so they ass is getting exposed. Now I just change the flow. Y'all come from mountains, couldn't walk, y'all made from animals. Eating flesh on the regular like the cannibals. Seen our magic, seen our powers, and what we behold. Y'all hoes got jealous, couldn't bear it, wanted all control. They time's up, pack y'all shit, yeah, it's time to go. Look up the slave patrol. Breonna Taylor, Michael Brown, and Tamir Rice. We set the whole world on fire, ain't come to play nice. Not to mention the ones who never had their chance to shine. They try to control our minds to keep us all in a bind. Feed our spirit and our knowledge. No more blinds leading blinds. The Kundalini's here, so now we rise. It was self-aligned, our prana and chi. Oshun is fed up, now she moving the seas. Cleanse the Kai from parasitic disease. Some in our ancestry tree. Now we taking the lead. I go tapped in when I speak. About to jump right in, God forgive me for my sins. They out killing all my kin, so it's always fuck them pigs. We out on the verse verse to win. Free the guys from the pens. Mother Kai's sacred land. Need a passport to get in. Invade our space, know your place, ain't even got a soul. Doing shit right in our face, now it ain't on the low. Change our names and our history so that we won't know. The time is here now, so they ass is getting exposed. Gods and goddesses, we waking up every day. So lead by example, we gotta pay the way. They targeting our babies, keep the rainbow children safe. I come from Sirius, so the games I had never played. Yeah, as you can see, I'm tapped in with my chaotic energy, and I mean gangster. Them Orishas got my back ninefold. They always telling me to go get them, so it's simple. Fuck the system!
You said I come from Sirius, so them games I never played. What we just said before the live start, guys.
Yes, sir. You already know. We can't even say it because we gotta hold it. But just know the alignment. Oh my God! I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
That was a message from the Ascended Master. She on the council.
She made my face like go like that. Ooh, nasty.
Yeah, like man.
Real, like
she damn near like I ain't gonna lie. She had me tap into that other side of me where I'm like, because I got another side, you know. I tap into my spiritual side as King Manifest, but I realized my conscious side is King Cross, and so we know, and that enlightenment came through a download with Cobb, but we got that other side, and that other side that's ready for war. Oh, she tapping in on that.
People fire with her. She my ancestors.
Oh my God,
bro. That was.
Oh
my bad, y'all. I was over here performing the whole time. Knock me out of the screen.
I gotta give you flowers for that song. That song is just everything.
Fire.
Oh, the content, the messages. Like I was over here like
big facts.
Big facts. Yes, thank you. Because I ain't gonna lie, because I am tapped in with that chaotic energy. Because like as high vibrational as we can be, you know what I'm saying? We are chaotic energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We just need to learn how to utilize it in a more righteous way. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of this message, to remind us, because it's not we not each other's enemies. You know what I'm saying? We share the same blood. We not each other's enemies. There's no point in me hurting you or you hurting me. Is the point? The point is to actually break it down to the atom as to why we are mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is the system. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but the system. So that's just really what it is. And it's like we tend to forget that because we are so consumed within the matrix. We're so consumed with the system. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, like we need to start remembering why the system was here, why it was put in place in the first place.
When was this song made, if you don't mind me asking?
It was made about like a month and a half or so ago. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just now dropping it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a little wet behind the ears as far as dropping music on platforms and everything and stuff like that. So, because like I recently just now started becoming more active on social media, period. You know, let alone dropping music and everything. So, but yeah, it's dropping now.
As soon as you got active, look where you at though. It's up.
Right.
You know, I want to say that when I hear it, and this what resonates with me is I heard the same thing I heard when I heard Rashad Jamal rap. What he does to me when I heard his music, it kind of give me that same type of energy. Like that Kundalini energy song, or like Fallen Angels. You know, it give me them type of vibes. Or them certain records that Rashad Jamal got. So that's pretty dope. You know, yeah, we need that.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. And as a feminine too, as a divine feminine, and like it's okay for us to step in that chaotic energy as well without being defined as masculine. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what tends to happen too when we step into our chaotic energy, our rah-rah energy. Now all of a sudden everybody like, oh, she manly, she masculine, she too much for me. I can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
you gotta watch, because them be the same ones that be listening to Glorilla and Cardi B. You did.
Come on now.
Talk about it. Watch. That's why I'm grateful that you even make music like that, because it really shows how to do it in the correct fashion, in the correct manner. You dig what I'm saying? You still can get drill, you know what I'm saying, a hood, or on that type of energy, but still in a positive way and still have positive effects. So you
Exactly.
definitely showcase that beautifully.
Thank you, Ashe,
Yeah.
Ashe. And
And I
y'all
was
Hey,
surprised me too. Y'all definitely surprised me. I was and definitely grateful and appreciative for you, for the platform, for
Ashe,
Intergalactic, Shadow Work Sundays, all of it.
And just
Ashe,
know it's
Ashe.
a record coming. We gonna merge with you. We got to. I know Kyle already got his own, but I think just far as maybe for one of these 223 projects, like because we gotta. This the thing about it, family. Like she said, it's about balance. I think we just get caught up. We get too caught up. So it's like they make it where you gotta pick and choose. So some people like, I'm only conscious of the government, no spirituality, no shadow work, no meditation. I'm just angry and I'm studying about the government and I'm looking at sex trafficking and now they just trapped. It's two sides to it. And so I love that you are like coming from this is what I told Kyle when I heard the song. I said to me, she was going out of consciousness. She started conscious and ended in the spiritual place. So the song started from her speaking from her conscious, from a conscious aspect of like in this 3D realm, fuck this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. To like, nigga, I could take over all this shit. Like, like going into it more, embodying her power. And so what people don't understand when you say chaos and masculine and chaos is nowhere near the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Divine feminine, y'all have this love over here and chaos right here. It's one line. It's one channel. You know,
Right.
what happens is the guys need to be more balanced in connecting with the divine feminine. So we can be more intuitive to know whether you're operating in chaos, love, or masculine, because that's an option as well. But
Right.
call chaos energy masculine, that's kind of like putting the mirror back on you on whoever the god or the goddess is that's saying that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and
I,
I was gonna
Facts.
you want to go first?
real quick, because they kind of already touched on what I was gonna say as well, where we tired of being portrayed of us having power and having that warrior spirit means we being masculine or too masculine, or you need to tone it down. And it's like, if we really break it down, when we even look at lions, it's the feminine that goes and hunts, and it's the masculine that protects the home and the children. So it's like, even in African tribes, the women were the warriors in a lot of cases. So I definitely appreciate you for showing that, because like he also said as well, like it's always Glorilla or, and no shade to any of these people, or Cardi, but it's never from a revolution, which is like what you represent, right? It's always, oh well, F this person, F that person, I'm better than this person. It's always ego. But how can we start utilizing that fire to create solutions and put the fire in the right place? So I
Yes.
feel like you really embodied it with that song, as far as like, oh, like the same thing y'all doing with 223 is like, oh, we about to show y'all what you really do with your energy. We about to really show y'all what you do with your consciousness. And we really about to show y'all what y'all finna do with your heart. Cause we not all on that time. Some of us is really chosen, and something that Tiana said before you kind of got off. She was like, the ancestors is speaking through her. Like, and that's what we need back in music, is when people bring that ancestor back, because that's what's coming back alive. Like this whole purge we just went through with this winter solstice, this whole winter period, it has been the ancestors coming back. And I feel like all of y'all who are dropping all of this type of very powerful conscious music is a example of that, because y'all embodying that. So I also just want to say thank you to all of y'all too for bringing that back and being loud and proud about it, because the way y'all busted through the door, they're not gonna have no choice but to break their neck and be like, oh shit, what was that? Like,
Oh,
y'all
Right.
really bringing it, and I'm really looking forward to where music goes, because I genuinely love the power of music and I feel it all. I feel everything that y'all pour into it. I'm just seeing the rise of the gods and goddesses coming back, and I just genuinely just all gratitude to all of it.
Shit.
Ashe.
Well said. Well said. I appreciate it too.
So, first off, guys, I'd like to say big energy. The way that
Big energy.
I felt and just that whole song and the energy is like the dark feminine. Like I love how you that song it was giving your feminine energy. Like you were doing your thing with the feminine energy. It's the chaos energy, the dark feminine. Like that is just like that primordial waters. Like, and I just you did that very masterfully. I don't know if this is your first song, but regardless, that was just masterfully crafted. You were
Oh
out
yeah.
bringing your feminine and in the chaos too. So you
Thank you,
So
thank you.
if I can, I
That's
want to
shit.
like piggyback off what y'all was saying because y'all just gave me a perspective. Like instead of calling it like chaos energy, I want to call it passion because what she's speaking about are things that matter, things that are super important, and she's coming with that kind of force because she's passionate about it. When you're passionate about something, you go at it head first, you go at it full force, and you can tell like I said, the ancestors are speaking through her, so she has more than just her energy coming, and it might not just be feminine energy. She can have grandfather fire coming with her.
I
Grandfather
say.
fire clears the path for anything and everything that does not serve you. She's just coming with passion and enlightenment, and you literally feel that. That's why I like explicit music. I like music with curse words because you're being your true self. You're not blocking anything out. You're coming with your full heart. And every time you cursed, I was like, right on, my nigga. She did that. She coming with it. Like, keep coming with that. I need that. Send that to me, please.
I got you. I
And
got
speaking on that, because Patient spoke on that, he's like, we might be divine and high vibrational, but we still dirty and low vibrational at the same time. And I feel like a lot of the times with the spirituality, we can, we don't get in tune with that dirty or that that chaotic lower nature, and it's all to be experienced. Like Patient said, we come here for that. We don't come here to try to get just back to the divine. We come to experience that. So I feel like that balance is key, and I'm the same way, Tiana. I like that little bit of grit, to with the spirituality. So I say.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like even when I started doing high vibrational music, I've been doing music for my people, more conscious music. When I started doing like intentional high vibrational music, it was for me at first because I was like, man, these niggas I heard they making this too, it's too soft. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I come from listening to, not the music wasn't the right way, but I come from BG, Boosie, Mo3, certain people that speak to me, come from a different type of cloth. So it's like the spiritual music, it would feel like, dang, it's not speaking to me. Now, when it comes to meditation or when I wake up in my rising or really period, I'm at a point now where I really love like some neo soul or some, type of vibes, Lauren Hill, but that's balanced. But when it comes to, like you said, speaking to your soul, when I'm in my car, I probably want to hear something like that, what you just said. You know what I mean? I want to be flipping and, because, and also when you driving down the street, they not going to know that's high vibration. They're like, who is that? And then you can put them right on. You know what I'm saying? So, but
That's a
yeah,
fact.
but you definitely are channeling something. And I would say this seven energy. You say I don't know why. I'm ready now. I'm out here. It's this seven energy. You were so even though like I would give shadow work some. Obviously, I've been on this platform. I've been doing music, all that. But truthfully, a part of me has been on hold for this year, and now a part of me is coming. We all been having these conversations, and there's even me, honestly, me meeting Kai was the alignment of this 7 years. It wasn't just about I could have met Kyle 2 years ago, but it wasn't time. It was on hold. Just like you coming out, but you're coming out right now for this seven energy because we taking over everything. The music industry will shift. The everything you see around you, the world is about to literally transform into something else. And people like you that been sitting back, people like they ain't even listening and looking for you, finna just pop up and shift everything. I call them silent killers or snipers. We the ones that people don't see. They looking at the front lines like they've been out here the stars, and we really we the real stars. You see what I'm saying? So once again, I just feel like we all supposed to be here at this time, just enlightening you, giving you major affirmations and letting you know that you really got it. Like
That you
you
do.
got it.
And not for real, because like I'm from New York. So as conscious as I could be, as powerful as I could be, I'm from New York. I'm from
The
Brooklyn. So
Mecca,
I
yeah.
need that gritty too. And I appreciate when people make gritty, conscious music because we need that. Like I got Tupac tattooed on me, like with a third eye. That's how much I embrace like that gritty because I understand that you can't do anything without that lion, that power. So it's just about like you said, what you do with it.
Hmm. See, I'm from. I can resonate with that. I'm from dirty Jersey, So yeah, we need that a little bit. Oh,
And
shit.
there may be a one day that I said it in my song. I still meditate with my FN in my living room. That is the life. That's the balance that we gotta have because they still hate us. They
Right.
still every day plotting to destroy us.
You had two
So
forms of protection.
I say,
Hmm. That's a fact.
somebody say, "Why Kyle look mad?" It ain't mad. It's just he channeling that
Wait,
energy.
what?
He channeling
I
that
ain't saying
energy.
it's major
You
shadow
know.
work for me.
Yep. He channeling that energy.
This
Yep.
is shadow work Sundays. Y'all got it twisted.
Right, man.
Hey,
Okay.
love my brother, man.
I
Yeah. This.
told I told him before the show. I'm like, man, I'm
Yep.
coming to listen. I'm coming to
Yep.
listen. I know it's something here for me.
Y'all have to respect his authenticity and his truthfulness, and that this is something honestly that's real. Not like patting our backs or being arrogant, but it is rare to see people at their rawest form on live. It's
That's a
very
fact.
rare.
That's a fact.
People like to put on the interview, that like I said, that the best part of them. Show what my best side is, my best side, all that type of stuff. Like, nah, we just really organic over here because truthfully, the truth and the growth and the messages and the ascension is going to happen with or without this live. To be real,
Source don't need us. We here to offer our services, but Source gonna get it done either way.
And
somebody said
one
I'm
thing I've
getting
been
killed the whole
saying
live.
And one thing I've been saying a lot lately too is even if you're not trying to ascend, the sun gonna make you ascend anyway because all them solar flares that's coming down, you got no choice but to activate, but to ascend, to transmute, to transform because you can't stop that sun. Even if you go underground, there's a sun inside of there too. Like that
Right.
energy just gonna hit you from either direction. And we got
Thanks.
Sirius going crazy. You can't
And
avoid the illusion.
you have
Like
a solar plexus. And when you said Sirius, if I'm not mistaken, the Sirius is speaking directly either to our sacral or our solar. But I think our solar, if I'm not mistaken. So Sirius is speaking directly to the sun inside of you as well.
Mm-hmm.
you know, you
That's
know.
why it's called
Done true.
serious, and the solar plexus deal with willpower or courage. You got to be
There
in
we
Mm-hmm.
a
go.
serious mindset to deal with that energy.
Mm-hmm.
and it's the sun to our spirit. And where is our spirit in that solar plexus?
It's that
So
soul.
it's all balanced. You got to have both aspects.
I say,
Mm-hmm.
oh man. So
Heavy.
I'm trying to see because I feel like we at a unless y'all have anything specific. Actually, you know what? I'll ask this question first, and then we'll get ready to rock out. Do y'all have anything specific? Anyone that on their heart that they want to share? The goddess, just a message or something that you feel like that the collective need to hear. It's not like force. If not, we can keep it moving. But I feel like kind of like in church they get an opportunity to I feel like we should have opportunity right now and just kind of clear the air, make sure we don't leave with no built up energy and we release.
There is one thing I wanted to say earlier, but you was in the middle of talking, so I want to cut you off about how you had said that melanated people are often like fake with each other. And that just brought me a download, that, melanated people, Latinos, like we are all one. Like
I say,
those black people, indigenous, we are all from the same, And I really got a big download about that from seeing Wakanda Forever in theaters too, because there's a theme in that movie. I don't know if y'all saw that
I saw
I
movie.
that.
haven't.
But there's a theme of the unity of the Latin of all like of our people, that we really are from the same origins. Like on a
Yeah,
you know
yeah, I do.
so yeah, like it's just like, also I want to say, like, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Cape Verdean, which is African on, like, my physical ancestry in this life, you
Yeah,
know and I see that in both sides of my family.
Mm-hmm.
on the Latino side, and also on my Cape Verde side, and also I'm also other things as well, but it's more so I'm focusing on that with this here. So it's just like, and also I want to speak on that. I've noticed that the movies that come out, and also in the past year, like it seems that they seem to be collective updates. I feel as though it's like the energy of what's going on with the collective, these new movies that are more conscious and about the metaverse. Like there's the Ant-Man, I think, metaverse movie coming out, like, and all these movies, it's like, yeah, I could go on
No,
forever,
you talking truths. You talking
Not yet,
truths.
and I would actually love to connect with you, Mariah, on doing some sort of show or something about that because I'm Trinidadian, so
I'm sure that you too.
I'm mixed, right? So I got the Indian and I got the black, but the black is also very prevalent. But obviously, my features I look ambiguous. But
Mm.
I deal with that separation a lot, where people tell me to cut my hair off, like this isn't for me to be rocking, like I'm culture appropriating, and I get a lot of that type of input sometimes. So I definitely would love to tap in and do something with you to like really shed some energy on that.
Mhm.
Because when you really look back, like Caribbean people get segregated a lot. But it's African people that was pit stopping there all the time and mixing into the indigenous folks that's there, the Arawaks and the different tribes that exist there. And it's like it really breaks us when we can't come back to that oneness because then it's always like, well, you can't do this, you're not enough of that. But then if it's a celebrity, the celebrities get away with being whatever mixture they are. But then when it's a regular person, it's like you're not black enough. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do this. You can't say that. You can't act like this. You appropriating. But let it be, Drake or somebody else who clearly got a full blown white parent. Even J. Cole got a full blown white parent, but they get to be black enough to wear braids and to wear locks and to do certain things. And I feel like that's something I definitely want to do something with because we gotta kill that. And it also
Absolutely.
ties back to Kasha Key's song too, with who we really mad at. It's really colonization, it's really slavery, it's really the system. So we have to start breaking out of that segregation. Cause like just because I look different don't mean my family hasn't gone through slavery. I don't know what I am past slavery because we went through slavery too on both sides. My great grandma's mother came on a boat from India through slavery. So I feel like there's so much that gets misconstrued and left behind where we get so caught up in society and we forget to love each other. We forget what the real problem is and we don't allow each other to like build that community. Cause like kind of what Manifest was saying too, that ego, that money, that's nothing. You can't take that when you go. All you got is the people that's on this live, that's in your community, that's in your vicinity. That's who you got. So when we can't come together, when we can't sit down and have these conversations and just be love and be genuine and understand that we all got the same struggles, we all got the same love, we still the same thing, we still melanated. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, we still got that ether in there. So it's like that's not what the focus should be. And that's why I was saying this show has been so much about the heart space and the heart chakra because us all being here, this is unity. This is the examples that we should be setting. That also, like what Kai said too, we got all spectrums of melanin. We got all types of ancestries coming together. You know how happy our ancestors is right
Man, listen.
Yeah, that's a
Say it
fact.
louder, Queen.
That's a
now?
fact.
Do you know how
Say it
happy
louder.
our ancestors is to have every different spectrum of the melanin of the ethers coming together and just being about love? And coming together in community and knowing that I don't care how much percentage you got, Manifest, Kai, Julio, Mariah, Tiana, Patience, Kashik. I don't care where y'all come from. All I care about is are you a good person? Do you care about your community? are you really trying to build, or are you just faking it for the views and for the clout and to look like you're doing something? Or are you really out in the trenches doing the shadow work? We on shadow work
That
Sundays.
part.
Are you actually in
That
the
part.
trenches doing the shadow work to
Exactly.
That
come
part.
together with the people that look just like you, regardless of what you think looking like you look like? Because it's about the soul.
Come on
This
now.
flesh ain't shit. It's really the soul at the beginning and the end of the day.
I see.
So I'm really thankful for platforms like this because it shows what the power of integration, the power of spirit, the power of ancestors, that none of this, all this other stuff don't matter.
I see.
It's about what does, and I always bring this back to my aunt. What does she teach us? If your heart is not lighter or equal to the feather, you got to go
Go
back
out
into
of here.
hell. You got to go back
Get
into
up
the
out of
darkness
there.
because you ain't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't learn what you were supposed to learn, and you did not lighten your heart. So when we choose to segregate, you making yourself denser. When you choose to take shit out on your own people, your own flesh, we got the same gold in our blood. We got the same ether in our blood. So when you go against each other, you can't sit down and just be love. Then what are we here for? What are we doing? Because then we just ate in the system and then want to complain about the system, but then we can't keep going backwards.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
And
saying?
if you really want to talk about it, my hair does it by itself. These are the God-given ethers. Like what Patience song said, God gave these ethers to me. So if it wants to lock, I'm gonna let it lock.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like as you speaking, like I'm trying, my eyes watering up. I'm feeling you so
Man,
deep in
listen.
my soul. You know what
Listen.
I'm saying?
No
Like
kidding.
real.
Listen.
To keep it real with you. Like, and
Hey, that's been me the whole show. That's why I got this little mad look on my face
yeah,
to hide
you
it.
know what
Like
I'm saying?
I'm over here busting out.
Like, like, bro,
But not because
you
it's
can
real. Because
feel it.
like even what you said, like we not faking. This is real shit.
Yeah.
You know, this is
Vulnerability.
real shit. This healing is real shit. It ain't no light and love all the time. Like you really gotta go through the darkness, bro.
Shadow work.
That's
Yeah.
You
shadow
this
work.
and that's why I
See
appreciate
it for what it
platforms like
is.
this. Like, cause so many people get scared of shadow work. And a great analogy that I love to use is if somebody bumped you in the street or looked at you crazy, but you ready to duke it out, but when it's time to face your shadow, you
Hmm.
scared and you running, then you punk bitches. And we're not here for
Tree
that.
hugger.
Like, if you're
Tree
gonna have that
hugger.
energy in the street, you gotta have that energy for yourself to really man
I
up with your
said.
ego, man up with your shadow, and be like, have that same energy. You feel me? So it's like we
Hey,
can't keep trying to portray being a certain way. Cause like even what Tiana said, I'll do full blown Reiki sessions and I'm cursing and I'm talking how I talk because I'm real. Like I'm not gonna give you anything sugar coated or anything different just because I'm supposed to be this Reiki
Facts.
person. I don't even like using the term Reiki. I just channel the ancestors and I just do what they ask me to do.
Right.
So it's like we just gotta keep bypassing that, keep coming together, keep doing
Man.
this type of stuff because, like we keep saying, this is the ancestors' work. We really breaking generational curses with this energy. That unity is the answer.
Whole
Because
time.
that segregation is what got us to where we got now, where we want to fight each other. And it's just no love. It's nothing there other than just downward spirals of that Satan consciousness and that hell state. But this is the 7 year, this is the Aquarian age. Ain't no space for that no more. And like
Nah.
I said, the sun gonna put it on you even if you're not trying to get there. So you don't got a choice either way.
And I want to speak to the people that may feel some type of way about, like what she was talking about with her locks and people that align with that. Um, you are racist to your own people first and foremost. Secondly, because me and Kai had a situation on our live where somebody kind of tried to say that they didn't rock with us if we rock with white people. And I was like, bro, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I rock with vibrations.
There you
And
go.
that and I said that niggas is killing niggas every day. Do you look at them like the KKK?
Thank you.
hey,
So then
hey.
we're not. That's not. Also, I'm gonna say this real quick. When it comes to our bloodline and all this, due to what our ancestors went through, ain't none of y'all 100% for nothing.
Thank you.
So the color of the skin is only manipulating you. I have a like I'm brown, but I'm very red. I have a very red tint
Man,
on my body,
hey,
and I know that
hey,
I have.
listen. Hey, listen, man. We so black, we white. When we get in the sun, we shine. You
Come
know
on
what I'm
now.
saying?
Exactly.
When the only way, you know what I'm saying, people see a difference is, you know what I'm saying, when they looking as far as that physical aspect. But when you just look and just use a 3D mindset, when you know what I'm saying, you think about something like that, and we shine white in the sun, you know what I'm saying? But everybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? White people can
Exactly.
get in the sun and shine white too. You know what I'm saying? So despite anything, man, we all one, bro. And these different blueprints
Exactly.
based off of different cultural ideas and beliefs that we all have are for others to utilize as a blueprint to find themselves through it all. You did what I'm saying? So,
Yes,
like the
sir.
guy said, if you're saying that, man, you racist and you got some shadow
You
work to
racist.
do. Why is
Yeah,
triggering you? Why is it
yeah.
triggering you that I'm walking down the street with cowrie shells and locks in my head? You dig what I'm
And
saying?
you know what's deep too is that when it comes to the goddess, she's really out of bounds because if she has that neuromelanin flowing through her body, then she has mitochondrial DNA. Therefore, she can birth any color being on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them
So,
stop talking shit
Speak
about the
on
Black
it.
Queen. Tell the truth.
period. At that point,
Tell
Yeah,
the
come on.
truth.
And also to go
Shay.
off what
I'm your mama, nigga.
you hear me?
Nah,
Hey,
nah.
yo.
Let's tell the truth. Seriously.
Nah, real
So stop
talk.
Seriously.
lying.
Stop capping on the Black Queen and tell the truth.
Mariah, when you finish, I want to say something after you. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. To like go off of what you guys said, never so about being an islander and just about people, just me personally. This is some weave, y'all. I got braids in. I have I don't have much kink in my hair. Y'all can look at my Instagram. I'm Puerto Rican, Cape Verdean, Trinidadian. I'm Blackfoot Indigenous. I have a little bit of Irish in me too, but that don't take away from who I am.
That's
People have
it.
come in my DMs who was like, "I seen your hair." Like, I don't know how
They
to feel
do
about.
that?
I'm like, that's not my problem. I'm like, that's not my problem. I know, who I am. And if you look at me and
Exactly. The ancestors don't see the avatar, they see the portal. You know what I'm saying? The channel through. That's what they
Yeah.
see.
And me and Cotton talked about how we can go straight. We talk about a white person. How we've had some deep. I'm talking about very deep, high vibrational conversations with white people. And I'm talking about type of conversations I can't go to none of my family home right now back home and have with none of them
Yeah,
niggas.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta learn basically like I think really the basis of what everybody's saying. If you are biased or racist or judgmental to anyone, that is a reflection of you and you judging yourself. Period.
Projection.
Point blank.
Whack for
They're
that.
projecting.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, look at it in a simplistic aspect. We all get mad at the bed for sticking out when we bang our pinky toe, but it's
Man,
really
right.
our fault for not being aware. You know what I'm saying?
You be looking at
It's
the
our
bed like,
fault.
fuck you just existing there for.
Right.
Like, as I'm passing through the room, like, how dare you be like, bro.
The same thing you
Mad
said
at inanimate objects. Like, come on,
So,
now.
one thing I love to do, like along this spiritual journey, life period. I love to test people's character, and I can't talk to you if I can't trust you. I think I know for a fact now that I've been on this spiritual journey, it's the Scorpio side of me. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Never so I found out you was real when I first joined your live the other day, and they asked you, they was like, stop swinging it. You was like, I'm not swinging it, dumbass. Do they got me fucked up?
Yo.
They tripping ancestors. I said I fuck with her. Yep, I'm fucking with her. I
That's
did it
how
with
you
you,
be getting
Kai.
off on there? That's how
I
you
was
be
like,
getting off on there?
Kai, when I booked that consultation, that was me testing your character. I'm like, I gotta talk to him, make sure this ain't no TikTok profile, make sure this ain't no bullshit he done got off Google. I need to tap in with his inner soul. Like, I like to get one-on-one conversations with people because I'm a very analytical person and I break words down. And I thought that's the Libra in me. I love to break. My grandma used to tell me all the time, and I tell people I go by the same thing. Say what you mean and mean what you say. If you don't mean it, don't say it. I don't care if you said it out of anger. You meant it because you said it. I'm taking it that way. I take everything to heart because mean what you say and say what you mean. If you didn't mean it, even if you meant it for that half a second, you still meant it. Be cautious, intentions and everything. Intentions are everything. But during this whole exchange, I received another download. It's a shadow work Sunday. We're in the new moon of Aquarius. Aquariuses are all knowing. And with this new moon and you guys asking a divine feminine energy, the moon is divine feminine. And with it being shadow work Sunday, I feel like something that, well, a gem I feel like I want to share with a lot of people, whether it's just in this panel, whether y'all know or not, and the viewers. Check into your Lilith. Your Lilith is the dark side of the moon. It's your hidden side. We're in the new moon of Aquarius. Why not get to know the dark side of your feminine energy, your hidden traumas, your childhood? Get to know yourself on a deeper level. We were called here for a reason. We're dropping gems for a reason. Everything that we're speaking is from experience, if you notice. So it's an all-knowing state. This is all alignment for a specific reason. Tap into your Lilith in your natal chart.
Where do y'all
Major.
be at, man?
Yeah.
We be in the ether.
Where
You
are
gotta come to
y'all
the ether.
Oh my God.
Hey, patience. I'm gonna give you a simplified answer. Be on Shadow Work Sundays, man.
Good.
They be on
God.
Shadow Work Sundays. You gotta come.
I mean,
let this be a message to the people. You gotta come to Shadows.
Clip loaded.
Cause yeah, this is yeah, man. This is why we do this, cause we need this, you know. We need.
And I'm gonna say this then,
since
Julio's saying that, for anybody that has a platform, if you gatekeeping, you need shadow work.
I see.
There's a lot of gatekeeping going on out here.
I agree.
And why are we gatekeeping information? Why are we gatekeeping platforms that really shouldn't belong to us? They should belong to the collective. They should belong
They are the collectives.
They already are. Exactly. When you got that idea, it came to you and about 1,000 other people in the universe. You just
as soon as you said that, you gave me a download to tap into y'all natal. Go into cafeastrology.com. They have a free natal birth chart. Free natal birth chart. Tap into your Lilith. Cafeastrology.com.
It'll have you reading yourself like a book, messing with cafe
They have
astrology.
long descriptions, short descriptions. They tell you about your conjunctions, your trines. They tap into so much information, but they will read you down to your DNA.
Yep. And in case you ain't pick up what she was putting down, the reason why she's talking about the dark aspect of yourself in the Lilith is because if you didn't know, the new moon is dark. And that's why you can't see the moon when it's in the new moon phase. But when it's in the full moon state, it's light because the sun is hitting it. So to just piggyback off of that a little bit, so in case somebody didn't know why she was saying to tap into that's why you got to tap into
Educate that so. Educate.
And I like to look at the moon as like a shadow sun, you know what I'm saying, or a crystallized sun. And I just found it very deep and profound because I knew it was a message for me. You dig what I'm saying? But I normally don't journal. I don't write at all. You dig what I'm saying? Even when I make music. But you know what I'm saying? The goddesses and you know what I'm saying, the king been encouraging me more to write. And one thing that I wrote down earlier was that I didn't pay attention to the cons of dark matter energy when I tapped into it. You dig what I'm saying? As far as knowing those deeper shadow work aspects of yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to shadow work, or you know what I'm saying, even tapping more deeper in with your emotions and really seeing how to utilize that dark feminine energy in that, like the goddess Kasha Key song, passionate state. You dig what I'm saying? So just being able to bring a sense of wholeness back to that aspect of my feminine energy, being a divine masculine, and being in that uncomfortable state while doing so, it just allows me to understand and be more so aware of what's going on throughout that process, just tapping in with that energy. And it's not just the ethers, or it's not just space and Sirius and this and that. You dig what I'm saying? It's actually deeper things, you know what I'm saying, smaller, minute things that lead to bigger things just by you focusing on the shadow work, dealing with that dark matter energy. So like I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying, that y'all was even here to be able to be utilizing yourselves in that aspect, channeling down that information, and me being receptive enough to be receiving, like you know what I'm saying, in that divine feminine energy. Like I'm definitely grateful for all y'all, each and every one of y'all. Big 7 energy.
Lilith is dangerous if you ignore her. Lilith gets real jealous if you don't pay her no attention, and those childhood traumas and those hidden emotions start to bleed out without you even wanting them to. You can't hide it. You gotta address it.
Work with her.
And us being in this Aquarius moon, on top of it being the sun in Aquarius, plus all the planets is direct right now, this is a whole platform for new beginnings. So let content like this give you the lane to just change your life for real. Because you are being given that opportunity. When we don't have these planets in retrograde, it's allowing you to not have to work so hard to get to that other aspect or to transmute that energy or transmute that mindset. Everything's going to move a little quicker because it's not going to require you to keep backtracking and pulling up notes and looking at who you are and going through it on a deep level. Instead, you're getting the opportunity to just flow now.
Yes.
So this is a time of no resistance. You got to just go with it. Because you don't got nobody stopping you, not Saturn, not Jupiter, not Pluto. Nobody's trying to stop you right now. So this is
Mercury
the
retro.
universe telling you, all right, now you learned all your lessons. What you about to do about it?
Come on now, walk what you talk.
You want to walk because you don't got nobody stopping you but you now. So that's why the energy is also going to feel lighter too, and why it's very important to look at that dark aspect, because now you're going to understand how you need to move. So, like I said, this is your time to shine. If you want that new beginning, you can't hold yourself back. You got to step into that shit.
Exactly.
Ooh. Mercury retrograde is over. It's time to take back control of communication and emotions.
Exactly. For real.
All the above.
Boy, because Mercury was whooping my ass.
Mercury still doing me wrong, and I'm like, it's over. Why are you still lingering? Like, go.
You say you
Now it
toxic
wants to
in the
decide
mud.
to mess with my laptop. All of a sudden, my laptop want to act crazy. I'm like, it's over. Like, why you waiting for the planet to go direct? Now my mouse stops working, my keypad stops working. I'm like, all right, look.
Y'all see
I
my
thought we was
laptop
good. I thought we was cool.
We wanted one last hurrah for a left.
So you know something that y'all don't know about, and I didn't even get to tell Kyle Julio. Right before the show, before y'all came on, the music wasn't working. No music was playing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, this has never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
high vibrations. We
They
breaking
knew
the
it was coming.
But what I want to say is, when it comes to the retrograde, sometimes we in those times we hold information, trauma, the process like our locks, like our hair, including our ether. That's kind of like when Kyle was talking about the pros and the cons of having locks. You hold information, trauma, pain, whatever it is you're going through. So in the retrograde, right after a retrograde, it's important to do cleanses. You know what I'm saying? To detox and to detach. I'm real big on detachment. So whatever's happening in the retrograde, you know that it's kind of like some of this probably was still gonna happen anyway, but you know it's intensified when it comes to your triggers. See, I look at the retrograde as something that it's a customized thing for each one of our universes. And so in your realm, you're going to be getting tested by your triggers. In my realm, I'm going to be getting tested by my triggers. So when me and Kai talked about this not so long ago, a retrograde is made for us to alchemize the shadow. And so it's actually a cheat code. It's kind of like when we get these full moons and these different times to manifest. Well, the retrograde is a time to actually alchemize and manifest deep levels of shadow work that may will take you 8-6 months. But the thing is, we don't go into solitude. We keep trying to work while we're trying to do that shadow work. And so we don't get that full process. And the next thing you know, like you said, after the retrograde, 2-3 months later, we projecting and we frustrated. We got this deep inner pain or trauma or anger, and it's coming from a memory or something that happened that we supposed to had literally in that retrograde. We was from the shift our family, we from the break a generational curse. But instead, it's kind of like the Bible say, if you if you're not serious about, if you don't get rid of a demon for real, somebody to come back sevenfold. Some in that aspect. That's kind of how we do in the retrograde. We kind of half-ass, kind of double dutch with it in and out, and then after the retrograde, that process that we supposed to went through in retrograde is still there because we didn't complete it. So and honestly, I was thinking in my head that the episode that we're going to come back and do together is how to alchemize. And so it's deep that that's literally what we're talking about right now. To me, this whole episode has been about alchemizing. Patience literally set the tone for alchemizing pain into power. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's what we have to do in these
Taking a
retrograde.
ride through Cali.
And quick piggyback off of what King said. I know we're wrapping up here, but I look at retrograde as an opportunity for energy that once wasn't serving us. It's coming back around, right? And instead of looking at it like, man, it's spinning the block for me, this energy, I can't escape it. It's giving you the opportunity to react to it differently, and to transmute it through your awareness and your interaction through that awareness, so that the next time it comes around, instead of just being a circle, it's a spiral. So the energy comes around, but you pass through it a little easier because you're responding different. I feel like a lot of the times retrograde can come around and it makes us feel like we're trapped by certain people, situations, and things. But it's coming, like Patience kind of touched on earlier. It's coming back around to brush by you to see how you change things up. Like, are we still feeling like the victim with this person or this situation, or are you feeling victorious? You're ready to move through it, So it's constantly giving us that opportunity to exit off that merry-go-round of energy where that's concerned. So I look at retrograde as like, okay, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to really
let's
transmute.
Let's tap in.
Yeah, let's tap in. So
It's like if you think about it on a 3D aspect of retro, like obviously think about Jordan immediately comes from the Black community. So retrograde. So it's game time on the highest level. We in prime time. You know what I'm saying? Like we
retro is old.
It's time to become. It's Mamba mentality. What Kobe do behind the scenes, he constantly going hard. No matter after the game, we know he didn't bust his ass. He tired. He didn't put up 40 points. He going straight to the gym after the game.
Right.
That's how we got to be going in that overtime when it comes to retrograde. You know what I'm saying? But also we're very empathic in retrograde. So you can't be kicking it with everybody because you're gonna be picking up on everybody energy, taking it home with you and carrying. So if you go around people that you're not normally aligned with or they're not aligned, because as high vibrational beings, we do have days where I have days where somebody shouldn't come around me. I'm gonna give an example. I'm talking this on point. This, I was talking about Julio. One of the guys on point hitting me like, bro, you good, bro? You good? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Shout out On Point, you know what I'm saying? Peace to the guy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro, but don't try to make me happy, my nigga. Like I'm feeling how I feel, bro. Because that's like me with my show, I like to embody. Like I think like when I give a shout, I don't care if I'm angry, if I'm sad. My wife like, baby, you good, man. You just give me some time. I gotta embody this. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go punch something, whatever. I'm a very aggressive person, truthfully. So the divine feminine helps me balance that out. But point is I lost my train of thought. Wow.
It happens.
What I was saying. I was in that thing too.
You know what you said something, man, like being in that shadow and being in that dark, like not rushing out of it. That's really where you get that when you break through boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And Julio, I'm glad you brought that back up. Like when I was saying, like you brush up against things and one thing that come to my mind that I think everybody can relate to is like relationships. I think for me, it was like romantic relationships. And so like, I can see how like you can feel like you outdone something, you heal from it, then it come back around and it can be with somebody you be like, man, I really want this one. Like we good, I don't see why it's gonna go away, and then when it go bad, we looking at it from a skewed point of view, like, damn, it was something I did. Really, that was the test again, just to see if how you was gonna respond, right? Like this one was cool, but the one, if you passed this one, the one that we really was supposed to give you was really lit, right?
Yeah.
But we don't even get that far, because we want to get out the dark so fast. We just want to be in the clear, like, oh, I'm so good, and that's just not how I go, man. And I literally was like in the blender like 3 weeks ago, and my ancestors, man, was just like tossing and throwing me around the world. I felt like, it just felt really unfair. I was really emotional. I couldn't control it. And I think I got a lot of emotional intelligence. And I say that, with confidence. I really do, but I just could not understand, like, why are y'all doing this to me, man? Like, I do everything, like, why me, but I had to realize that it was that, like, man, this is opportunity to continue to alchemize. Thank you for giving me that, Mariah, but you can continue to alchemize. You can continue, to heal from this. Like it's deeper than that, and maybe for you it's good, but what about your babies? What about your great grandbabies, that could be coming? Like just take your time, man. And you obviously the strongest one, and we all should be thinking that, is that in this present time that in life, that this timeline we on, I'm the strongest one of all my bloodline. So why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I take my time? You know what I mean? To make sure that the residue is really, really gone. But
I like you. Hold
legit.
on, you said residue. That's a whole episode that I kind of been having wrote down for like since we was on Instagram, 4-5 months, and we need to come back as residue. We need to talk about this residue.
It's
A lot of
legit.
us,
It's
a lot of people
legit.
say I'm healed.
No, you're not. You're
Okay,
still
have
healing.
you went back and because as first let me go back because you said a lot. You said running out of the darkness to the light too fast. If you do that, what you gonna do? You're gonna blind yourself
Man.
immediately. You're not even going to be. It's kind of like when you wake up, or you've been in the house for a long time, and you go outside and the sun out your eyes. You like, and you can't even see. You got these little spots in your eyes, and shit, you can't even see. That's what we're doing, and so we're saying that I'm operating in my higher self, but your higher self is blind. You have no guidance. They're just out there with no shadow, nothing to merge. Because guess what? The shadow is the backbone. The shadow been in the trenches. The shadow know how to. I look at our even when it comes to what they say earlier. Y'all said something. It was about higher self and flow and being. And this is really something me and Kyle was talking about. But the difference between flow and being, I just want to touch on this. Your being is your lower self. So you can be being. We live, we just be. You know how many years I just live and then give a damn about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just being. We can go, you can still have a good time being. You can be happy, you can have some great things happen, but in flow is when you're in being with your higher self. So now you have that guidance. Now you're not what Patience is talking about. You're not running out here like, at first we just in being, and it's a lot of spiritual beings that are just in being, and not in flow. And flow is where you're actually an open connection to source. What we've seen on this show is that a lot of people, everybody on this show has been a direct connection to source. If you're not in flow, you can't receive.
Yeah, for sure.
You see,
That's for sure.
If you're in being, you're blocking. Because in being, you're in control. You're controlling. You're constantly like, so you could go right when you're supposed to go left. But in flow, it's water. And once again, I feel like all of our higher selves are connected to the divine feminine. I'm one of them people that might think I'm crazy. I put everything back to the divine feminine because there's nothing more powerful than the love energy. And how do you connect with your shadow? You gotta love your shadow. I used to preach about or speak about fighting your shadow. Now I speak about merging with your shadow. And that's what Patience is talking about. Don't separate the two and run into the. If your shadow not coming, even when they come in, I talk about inner child. There's different parts of us that we might tap into and do inner work on, and then we leave them hanging. This part of you've been lonely your whole life. So you're gonna heal them and then just leave them hanging, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna turn right back toxic. The area gonna come right back up.
Here you come.
And that's so powerful because I feel like people talk so much about, oh, you need to kill your ego, you need to get rid of this, you need to put it down, but it's like, no, we're supposed to be ascending together. Like something that Kai has said to me before, he's like, your shadow self has a higher self, your ego has a higher self, so you also got to tap in and connect to that, because it's not about the separation. Again, we keep coming back to separation, but really it's about the general ascension of the different aspects of ourselves.
Yep.
Whether it's parallel universes, whether it's the past, the future, the present, there's so many different versions of you, and y'all all trying to ascend at the same time. And that's why sometimes when you go into your astrals, you become the higher self to your other self. Because we all trying to ascend, we all trying to get to the same place. So it's like we can't keep trying to dumb ourselves down on these different aspects. So like a technique I try to teach people too is like, you need to sit in meditation and actually call on your inner child, call on your ego, and ask them, what have you gone through? what trauma are you experiencing? How have I hurt you? And how can I help you? Can I hug you? And start actually having those conversations with those different aspects of yourself, and trying to help your shadow, your inner child, your ego also feel love, because that's really all it comes back down to. They get
I
stuck in
say.
timelines where you was in a trauma, and then you neglected it because you suppressed it, and you trying to be all love and light and make it all nice and pretty. So you left it over there. So
I
now,
say.
when the shit comes back up in the retrogrades, in the different alignments, you still ignoring it because you don't want to look at it. Because you thinking fixing it is just throwing it to the side and being like, well, I looked at it, so that means I did it. But it's like, no, did you actually sit? Did you actually go into the darkness and call upon these different versions of yourself and talk to them and have a real ass conversation and ask them what's wrong?
Facts.
Because that's where I
But I
feel like
got
a lot of people fuck up at.
That's
I want to
heavy.
add to this, and you wonder why you only can get downloads on psychedelics.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
bro. And just
No, people just they think that you need psycho. It was really a metaphor, but I'm saying everything she's saying. I'm saying that's why when people are not receiving these downloads or things are not
Oh,
happening, they'll
yeah.
look
Yeah,
at
they
how are
blocked.
patients having this type of
Yeah.
experience, but they'll think they need to go tap in on psilocybin or some type of when you
Psilocybin or
can have
something,
that
right?
same experience
Yeah.
without it.
facts.
You
Yeah.
know,
And
Yeah.
just to bring it right back around, you dig what I'm saying? Like, how do we do all that? You dig what I'm saying? And the guy, you know what I'm saying, King Manifest put it beautifully. You know what I'm saying? That's a question that I asked him behind the scenes. And he perspectivized it more for me is what is the difference between being and flow? And it just throughout y'all just breaking that down again, it helped me to reinstill a download as far as something I was going through the other day. I was just real mad. You dig what I'm saying? And I get mad at myself for getting mad because I know how mad I get. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of anger, a blackout anger, and I don't like that. So as I'm getting mad, I'm pacing, and I'm sitting there getting mad at myself because I'm pacing. I'm like, why am I pacing? Why am I getting mad? And then it made me think of when people smoke they they calm down. They get still. So I'm like, oh, that's why stillness. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what flow is. So then it took me back around through nature and seeing trees and seeing, you know what I'm saying, different insects and bugs and birds. They may fly around from time to time, but most of the time they are being still to be that direct channel to source. You dig what I'm saying? So like I'm definitely grateful for y'all just reinstilling and bringing more awareness to that aspect of that enlightenment for me, so I can reinitiate that in my shadow work. You dig what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, yeah.
being is completely different from flow. You dig what I'm saying? So I say in gratitude to that.
And
Man,
that
eat, boy.
smoking is forcing you to do that breath work. Cause we like to puff and hold it in and then chill for a little bit and then we let it out. That's that controlled breathing that you end up doing and
That's
not
a
even
fact.
realizing that you be
Facts.
doing it and wonder and thinking that you're addicted to the herb, but
It's the
really it's
Facts.
the
breath.
breath work because it's forcing you to breathe, even
Exactly.
though
And that
you
was my main
inhale.
thing. That was my
And that
main
goes
thing with getting mad.
See, yeah, and that
Go
goes
ahead, go
back to
ahead,
what
got it.
you were
Go ahead.
saying with the crystals and everything. Like everything is utilized within us. We don't need assistance, outside assistance, when we can already do it within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like we decide to use other things to motivate us to do the things we can already do, like smoking, like the breath work. You dig what I'm saying? Like I can hold it and do it right now. I don't need to
Yeah.
smoke.
And that was a major aspect I lost sight of because that was my main grounding point in getting mad was stop everything in the world. I don't care if I was in the middle of traffic. And I will stop. If I get mad, I'm stopping in some parking lot to the side and I have to take the deepest breath to feel like my lungs about to pop. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I keep myself grounded back in that energy. So that breath work is indefinitely powerful, especially when you breathing through the chakras. You dig what I'm saying? So again, man, just much gratitude reiterated throughout everybody on this panel. You know what I'm saying? Patience, you know what I'm saying? Mariah, Nefer Soul, King Manifest, Julio Keys, Kasha Key, Tiana, all y'all, man, and everybody in the Soul Tribe as well. Because y'all are energetically sending us these downloads because y'all getting, I know y'all getting these same downloads, man. So
that's why intentions are everything. You got to do everything with good intentions because you could try as hard as you want to. You could work as hard as you want to, as long as you want to. If you got the wrong intentions, source ain't going to grant you what you manifesting. You going to get your blessing through somebody else, but it ain't going to be what you was manifesting.
Talk about
it. Gotta be real intentional because the source would definitely send you exactly what you asked for.
Okay.
Exactly.
So say you sure this all you want. All right, I'm about to send this to you. Now don't send it back.
And stop asking, start commanding. Because you ask, you're asking for the lesson, not the actual thing that you're
requesting. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? You place requests out into yourself for sure.
You know, some I still pray, and I pray in my way of, like I said, commandment, or like I said, request. But some would look at praying as begging, you know, and so we're not here to beg for anything, you know, because everything, you are already everything. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like, even with what's going on right now with me and Kyle, every shout out some today, this is a prophecy being fulfilled. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We're just fulfilling the prophecy.
And I keep seeing the Dragon Ball, man. Every time I look at the screen, like, because there's 7 of us and there's 7 stars on the Dragon Ball.
That's because we going Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, man.
Plus Ultra, you feel me? Be doing it.
Oh, you a real Dragon Ball Z fan too? That's not even old Dragon Ball Z. So you stay up on that. I see.
Yeah, I see.
Ultra Instinct is real.
I ain't gonna lie, Kai. I got some, man. I'm trying. I'm really hoping. Yes, sir. That's all I can say. Oh man.
All right.
That was a cliffhanger.
We got what you were saying. It came through.
Picked up what you
I just want y'all to know it's not going to be a guess when you connecting with your true soul tribe. When you connecting with people that you've been knowing for many lifetimes, and it's not going to be a guess, family. If you having to guess it, go within. And I'm telling you, when I tell you it was the weirdest thing, I gotta tell them again, bro. This I rest. You know, we had a very high vibrational day. Me and Kai chopping up the day was amazing. You know, I rest and I wake up and I'm like, what's this nigga? Did I just astro travel with Kai? I'm like, and I hadn't been knowing Kai still at this time, I still not have known Kai that long, but I've been knowing him forever at the same time. You know, we know we was brothers or something in many past lives. But point is, I wake up and say, hey, bro, was I on your astro travel last night? You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, that's crazy. And he called me. So we end up basically dialoguing about the song that we heard and that we did and that we and what's deep is that things like that will naturally happen, family, with you and your soul tribe. You know what I mean? Especially if y'all, it's another thing. I'm not gonna say that, it's too soon. So yeah.
So essentially, when it comes to Soul Tribe, it's never going to be a question. It's going to be a for surely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even down to I was telling King about his tapestry. When I close my eyes, I see his tapestry, and it's been like that for me for like 10, 15 years. I'll close my eyes and see the side diamond in a rectangle. And I would always ask people, have y'all ever seen this when you went into meditation or just close your eyes? And they're like, no, what you talking about? And then here this man is. Tapestry. So I'm like, all right, this Soul Tribe, like that, and that must have been what it meant. And that's what Kai said. Like that must be our symbol or our key to knowing. You know,
when I look at it, now that I'm looking at it, it looked like a cockpit. It looked like if you were staring frontwards into your Merkaba, because you would see the lines connected on the outside, and then you would see that star in the middle.
That's hard.
That higher perspective.
Wow.
Yeah, that's these light bodies activations is happening, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, and Kai, no cap, bro. You see me looking weird on the camera, but it's to show y'all something. I can put my neck down, like it's looking. This shoulder.
Yeah, let's get it.
No cap. Like I mess around and swing on a nigga tomorrow, and I was just playing that.
That's shade.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm grateful though. But you know, and just know that too. And we're gonna wrap up. But if your body, things that happen in your body don't automatically count it as something natural. Always connect spiritually first. Me and
Oh
Kyle,
yeah.
man, we had a deep conversation breaking down my neck and the vertebrae and the area of energy, and this area actually represents liberation. And we started the year off with Adama. And what was that name of that episode? Liberation.
Liberation.
So I say, well, look how things come around. That's another thing about the spirit. Things always come around full circle.
I say.
So the full circle of this show is that we are about to close this episode out with Goddess. It's only right.
I
You know what I'm
see.
saying? You already know, family. It's only right. I'll play this song 1,000 times. I don't, you know.
It's a must.
You feel me? So, like I said, we are wrapping up, and this record is Ka Khalil, King Manifest, Goddess, 528 Hertz, and this record is purely when I just gotta go in. When Ka sent me this record, I was like, nah, because I'm still figuring out what he got. Yeah, we still learning each other like artist wise. I don't know what he can do with it, you know. So I said okay, and so I'm just grateful to be dealing with a God that is he's not like age is irrelevant, but at the age that he is in this realm, to be tapped in on that level, I'm grateful, my brother, to be working with you and for you sending this record. You know what I'm saying?
Much gratitude, man. But I'll be listening to your verses, man. I'll be smacking myself in the face like this nigga really hard, bro. I see what you mean when you say you be holding back. I'll be listening to some verses. I'm like, all right, he was on like 35% here. Then I'll be like, damn, he went up to like 55 here. Then as soon as you said some more shit, you be like, damn, man, you really know, you really like that. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm even grateful to be able to receive that aspect of information dealing with the music industry from you, man. Spiritual music industry, vibration industry. That's what it's called. We coining it that.
Vibration industry. So text that right now. You already know I'm like that. Text that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Vibration industry.
Yeah, come on, man, bro. Man, stop playing with us. Big energy.
I say, man.
Real big energy.
I just had to play this.
You speaking affirmations to me daily. Gotta call you goddess, cause you outgrew being a lady. Social phone creation, telepathic, communicate, give love like ocean. Chaos for your mind. To balance the room. No melanin for your skin. It's a goddess gratitude, appreciation, praying for the mitochondria. Bouncing off the moon, got to kiss the moon. All of my emotions on my skin. Feminine and tune, travel through the room. I need up inside a cosmic bliss. You speaking affirmations to me daily. Gotta call you goddess, cause you outgrew being a lady. Source of all creation, telepathically communicating. We've been waiting on you. Give love like ocean. Chaos for your mood. To balance the room. Melanin for your skin. It's a goddess gratitude, appreciation, poem for the mitochondria. Bouncing off the moon, got a cancer moon. Out of my emotions on my skin. Feminine and tune, travel through the room. I need up inside a cosmic bliss. You fill me up with TLC and show me waterfalls of truth, love, and confidence. I got deja vu, I remember you through a conscious connection. Nature is a school, we can pop a true, explore the astral projection. In the afternoon, when the night presumes, when you feel a woman presence. I appreciate her non-ethereal lock. Sit back and let you talk. Your presence says a lot. Who knew your aura could mentally talk? Whenever I need to get back on my eye, you help me by reading my thoughts. I should travel by lives where we sit and just talk. I see your kundalini rise when you walk. With that goddess confidence, with that goddess consciousness. You show me how to use my intuition, cause I've been using way too much common sense. I really thought God had me eat from my rib, but maybe that's not what that symbolizing. It really shows how the double X chromosome gave life to the masculine. Hey, hey.
Christ conscious. We are light bonded. You are in perfect alignment. When love and chaos acknowledge. Meditation, mudras, and mantras. We in synergy in this tantra. I'm sending peace to my mama and my little sister Trayana. Divine feminine, nothing greater than I'm in heaven again. She's so heaven sent. It's my testament. Connect with all other elements. It's her elegance, wisdom and her reverence. Yeah, the balance of love. I am God and I protect my goddess. That's that God love. This avatar is just a body. We know the guide us. You look at her like she do too much. They don't do enough. Heart chakra energy is a must. I learned
You
from your
speaking
love.
affirmations to me daily. Gotta call you goddess, cause you outgrew being a lady. Source of all creation, telepathically communicating. We've been waiting on you. Give love like ocean, chaos for your mood. To balance the room, neuromelanin for your skin. It's a goddess gratitude, appreciation, tune for the mitochondria. Bouncing off the moon, got a cancer moon. I put my emotions on my skin. Feminine in tune, travel through the room. I need up inside the cosmic bliss. You speaking affirmations to me daily. Gotta call you goddess, cause you outgrew being a lady. Source of all creation, telepathically communicating. We've been waiting on you. Give love like ocean, chaos for your mood. To balance the room, neuromelanin for your skin. It's a goddess gratitude, appreciation, falling for the mitochondria. Bouncing off the moon, gotta kiss the moon. Out of my emotions on my skin. Feminine in tune, travel through the womb. I need up inside the cosmic bliss.
Man.
That song ended right on the dot at 1204, Big 7. And it started.
Okay.
It started at a 7 too.
That's the power of awareness, though, my brother, that you paid attention.
I say.
And it's just 11:05. I said it again.
And it's big energy on we need each other, and we gotta stop not trying to love each other and be in relationships and get off the streets, because y'all know ain't nothing for y'all in the streets but some messiness and incomplete stuff. Like we need to come back to each other and bring back that divine love.
Dirt roads over streets, man. Dirt roads over streets. For sure.
And actually, another download, I got it. So, goddess, y'all tap in behind the scenes, but if y'all ready, y'all let me know. I think so. We need to bring every one of y'all back by yourself. Actually, as a special guest. Yeah, everybody has spoke so much, and so much power,
so much wisdom,
and it's like it's honestly like the process, all at once. So I think we need to bring y'all back one by one to be able to really connect with y'all energy and align with y'all. So, so y'all be on the lookout. Season 5 is coming up, and I think it's gonna be just straight nothing but goddess. You know what I'm saying? The whole. So let's rock out.
Yes, sir.
So be on the lookout for those. I want to surprise y'all. I'm telling y'all now. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
For sure.
Alignment.
At this moment, if y'all can promote y'all platforms and whatever it is that y'all do before we tap out.
All right. Well, all my platforms is iam.kashaki. That's my Instagram, TikTok, I think YouTube, and Facebook, Kashaki. I'm on all platforms. I talk a lot about unity, coming together as one and defeating the real oppressor, defeating the real opposition. You know what I'm saying? And not in a way that we've been doing it, but in a more conscious, righteous way. So that way we can overcome it completely as a whole, not just for a moment. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming back to us anyway. It's coming back to us anyway. So tap in with me. Yep, I'm on all platforms, Kasha Key. And thank you for having me on the platform. I'm so heartily grateful and appreciative for all of you. I love you all.
Love you as well. Much gratitude.
Definitely an herbal guru for sure.
Oh yeah, don't forget to plug.
Tap in with me with the herbs too. I got it on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely dropping more TikToks about it. I get jiggy with the herbs. So if you you getting like a little sniffle, a little, you know what I'm saying? I got you.
Okay. My TikTok is I am Mariah 444, just like here. My YouTube, my Instagram is just I am Mariah. My content has a wide, variety. I talk about a lot of things, spirituality. As a broad topic, I get downloads. I post about those, on my TikTok. Also, I'm for my people. That's a strong core part of me is my people and awakening my people, and just helping everybody get back in tune and and also like Kasha T said, who the true oppressor is, so I got a lot of content. Y'all check me out. Much gratitude to everybody who's here and to I Am King Manifest, Khalil and Julio Q for having me tonight, actually.
Shay, much
I say.
gratitude.
Oh, is she frozen?
No, I was gonna say my platform. I don't really have a platform. I'm just on TikTok waiting on my moment to shine on my road to 1K so that I can start walking into the essence of being a life path number one. I am a leader first. So I'm finding my ways differently to walk in my essence of my life path. But if y'all don't mind, follow me on TikTok, Goddess Tiandro, on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. You'll always find me as Goddess Tiandra or Goddess Tiandra Commodore. That's just how it goes. I'm funny. I cook. I talk spirituality and anime at all times.
I say.
Shay, respect.
Yes, and I am Nefer Soul on Instagram, TikTok. I do have a YouTube. It's under my brand name Nispo, which is an acronym for Knowledge is Power. So you can tap into that. I haven't posted on there though, but if you want, I have more content on TikTok. And I'm kind of like I dabble in a lot of different things. So I make crystal jewelry. So if you need some powerful pieces, I got you. I also do
Definitely tap in for
reading.
sure.
I definitely do readings, energy healing, as well as I just dropped a meditation ebook. So if you are having any problems tapping in with meditation, or even if you're somebody who does meditate but you want to expand your consciousness on the different versions of that, I broke it down in ways that a lot of people don't put all in one place. And it's not even that long, so you could really get a lot from it. And last but certainly not least, I host spiritual retreats where I really help y'all tap in with yourselves. And I try to keep the price as low as I can, but I make it all inclusive because I really want people to break out of the comfort zone of not connecting with people and giving people a reason to travel, because a lot of us don't like to travel. As well as I always make sure I got my goddess vegan chef who will show you that going vegan is really great. So you get a full inclusive vegan meal, beverages. I juice everything fresh from the local fruit vendors. So you getting just straight amazing vibes. And I'm actually partnering up now with Kai for the next two retreats. So definitely tap in. Everything's on my link tree on my platforms.
If I can, I want to add, if when y'all start following Nefer Soul, don't get on there tripping. Don't have her fucked up on her lives, telling her
Hey.
about how she do her shit. Don't come on there tripping. She will tell you about yourself, so just save yourself the burn. Come to learn. That's it.
Hey, because somebody was trying to tell me I was making the pendulum move, and I'm like, my hand is not moving, like, because it was just moving so strong. Because when I get messages,
Nah,
it moves really strong, and I'm like, if you
yeah,
see my
that's
hand moving, it's because how powerful that shit is turning.
Hmm.
yeah, bro.
Low
That
vibrations
pendulum.
wouldn't get it.
I'm trying to put King Manifest on the pendulum, man. After you put me on, I'm like, bro, just use the pendulum. Like it literally
But
that.
though, bro, you know what's deep though, bro? So every time she's on my TikTok algorithm like a mug. I don't go on TikTok without seeing her. She live like Kai. I'm like, damn, you live? You still live? Like, it's like she be lit. So I've seen her actually. You know what I'm saying? Like working with it, and so I'm a visual and audio. So obviously I
Yeah,
understand the energy of it, but to see, in real time, I was like, yeah, she, yeah.
It really worked because I have my little cousin. He's like 4 at the time, and he's very tapped in. He be astral traveling, astral projecting when he go to sleep. So his mom was like, "Oh, is there things you could teach him and help him with? Because I don't want him just out there on his lonesome, and she don't know how to handle it." So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna teach him everything. So I gave him some crystals and stuff like that. And one day he couldn't find his crystals. And then I was like, I got you. I took the pendulum and I found his crystals with the pendulum. So that's how powerful. Like, you can use it to find things, to locate things. You can ask it questions. There's so many different things you can
See,
do.
Kai was telling me to do it over this spot on my neck. You know what I'm saying? To check just to see if it's a stoppage of flow or chakra, if it's anything to do with my chakra. So I'm gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got to yet, but this was the vibe for this coming back up.
Alignment.
Say.
It's 11:14. 7.
There we go again.
And it's 1:14 for me.
It's 12:14 for me.
12, yeah.
It feel like we already backstage. We still live?
Right. We still live?
We still live.
Back here chilling. I for real forgot we was live for a second. Like, you just feel like we all, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, really though.
So this is what we're gonna do, because you just reminded me. We probably are gonna do a little talking behind the scenes. So let's close the episode. Peace, family, much gratitude, you know what I'm saying, to the goddess that popped up and showed out, you know what I mean, and really just showed what true divine feminine, you know what I'm saying, really represent what it is, you know, how you supposed to operate and vibrate at that 999 hertz, you know what I'm talking about. So big energy, much gratitude to the tribe that showed up in the chat. And for y'all sharing our energy, y'all already know we live every Sunday at 5:55 p.m. PST. And get ready, because like I said, me and Kyle dropped another project. And just so you know, Nephra Soul, we actually dropped that project intentionally, so we'll have a shadow work project for y'all retreat. So it's up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, because that's gonna be powerful.
We
Alignment.
Right?
Powerful, definitely powerful.
Look, I can't wait now.
Can't
wait now.
You know, the last project is amazing, but we only can go up, and that's what we're supposed to do. So we expect y'all to see the growth in us in the music.
Man, boy,
you know,
I swear, I said next time I hop back on the song, bro, I'm pouring gasoline on the mic. How bad I want to go in, bro. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta come in with her vibes. You gotta come in snapping.
Nah, I think
hey, I got another one on the way. Don't even worry about it.
Definitely gonna make a whole project for show.
I don't know. I'm just feeling like we finna do a song, because it might sound weird, but I think we finna do a song called Gasoline.
Okay.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
With
the goddess, and you know, as well, and you know, it's gonna be about igniting that fire.
Grandfather
that
fire.
cosmic gasoline. Yeah.
You hear me? Which technically is ether.
Ether, exactly. You see where I was going? I was gonna say ether gasoline. Let me say cosmic. They gonna get that. They gonna get it.
Y'all know the Akashic. That Kasha is a Sanskrit of the word ether too. So.
Exactly.
Oh yes, yeah.
I see where it's coming from.
And then you got the key to the ether, so.
I'm sorry, y'all. I want to tap in on something. Somebody left a comment saying that they wanted to go to the retreat. Go to Nephra Soul page. It's in our bio.
I love our energy. Ain't no gatekeeping, no hate. We just love over here, man. For real.
Exactly.
Bring green energy, you feel me?
Big high chakra energy.
Nah, for sure.
We gotta share. We gotta all elevate. I tell people at all times, if you're gonna be around me, if I'm elevating, you elevating too.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me do this too, because Kyle didn't do it, bro. All this energy had me off everything. I didn't even play the promo video. I'm gonna play the promo real quick.
Damn, we did. We straight talked about that too. Damn.
Play it, bro.
Hey, big energy.
Big energy.
So I'm gonna play this. This is a Guy Energy promo video. Y'all tap in.
Affirmations daily, you should join in. Love is the vibe and we own it. The universe been talking to the chosen. The universe been talking to the chosen. God energy. Everything inside of me, feel the free.
Order your Guy Energy apparel now at GuyEnergyLLC.com. Peace.
God energy. got energy. Everything inside of me, you feel the frequency.
Shades. So y'all go tap in on the website. You know, yeah, exactly. You know, that's definitely what we on. And I got some. I haven't uploaded yet, but I got some onesies coming. Some baby bibs. You know what I'm saying? I actually finna I'm working on doing fraternal type of clothes as well. I'm just trying to find like the most comfortable fabric that people, you know, and that's not like pulling from my energy, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, some other things coming as well. Like I'm like with manifesting the finances, my goal is to connect with the babies and really with the mothers, you know, because they single mothers kind of get a lot of slack and a lot of flack, and then like toxic baby daddies, and then these babies kind of end up getting the short end of the stick. So even me and Kyle was talking about.
I definitely want to talk to you about, you know what I'm saying, behind scenes about that, because I got a super dope idea, but I just don't know how I would go about it. You dig what I'm saying? So, especially dealing with, like, you know what I'm saying, single mothers and things like that, just to take some of the stress off their back. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be something solely centered around that for sure.
Is this a collective talk or just y'all doing that?
Oh no, if y'all want to tap in, y'all want to tap in,
just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Let's close the episode, and then we're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
You be like, bye, and then
I'm gonna be here for a whole nother hour.
Exactly.
We almost did.
Right.
We did. Oh, that's crazy.
People still hear it. That's
right.
We all could.
They still here though.
Big
tribe.
Instead of
I didn't even think about that if there's anybody left.
Right.
Sunday's got a 2-hour limit to these shows. We almost there. We didn't put it a Dama.
For real. For real.
For real.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna call out you to read it. I'm gonna be here again for real.
Much gratitude to everybody on here for real.
Yes.
Everybody is so divine, and I appreciate sharing space with y'all for real.
I just know this ain't gonna be our last time talking to KB.
It most definitely.
This wasn't even the first. You know what I'm saying? This is just remembrance. Just
everybody, do everybody on this live have Telegram?
Yes,
I do.
I get it.
Download it. We need to create a group chat on Telegram ASAP.
Got it.
Yeah, we can do that.
As soon as we get off from
we can be connected on a daily basis and see what's supposed to be what. You know what I mean? Because we know this is something. We weren't for 3 hours for nothing.
Look, watch us all like, hey, y'all have a dream about a purple, you know what I'm saying, fairy tale last night?
Right.
That's why we gotta create that group chat so we can hit each other up for real.
Exactly.
Okay. Assemble the Avengers real quick.
Power Rangers, we about to morph into one.
Okay.
I was trying to think of what Kyle Line was. We turned into when we all come
yeah. That's what I say. I said
Voltron?
Something like Voltron. Yeah, something like Voltron.
Yeah. I'm about to play this outro video, family. We're gonna keep talking.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because I got another download.
My third eye's open, I can see past the commotion. I can't get lost in the moment. Yeah. I live on the side with the chosen. High dimensions we going. Yeah. My third eye open, I can see past the commotion. Yeah. I live on the side.